Ba-doo!
I can't find my makeup.
What? Did he say makeup?
Yeah.
What? Was my mic on?
No. Yeah, hot mic. What? Is it to cover the burns?
No.
Oh.
Well, kinda. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, because my nose was like my face was burnt, and my nose gets like kind of red.
No.
So you need powder? Little powder?
Yeah. Use a little powder, a little base.
He went on a date with Johnny Depp, and things happen.
Wow. Well, I mean, good lord, it gets everywhere.
All right, shut up. Ba-doo! Okay, go on.
I like the thumbnail.
It gets everywhere.
I did none of that.
Do.
That was all Culture Casino.
What did I do with my makeup?
He really is still talking about his makeup.
Well, because I haven't found it yet.
A Sporking News podcast production. Oh, the new one.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark's on there twice, and I'm upside down. I see.
Well,
usually.
call me
Way in
racist.
the back.
Call me racist. The biggest picture is Mark, so screw y'all.
I like my old intro.
I like it too, Jane. I like your new one too, but this one's great. And look at Culture Casino trying to look like he's still 48. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the dump.
Well, hold on. We got another 20 minutes.
Hey everybody, welcome to this dump. What a gay name. It wishes it was gay, actually. Did I do that? Hey everybody, welcome to Saturday night. It is the dump.
Saturday night.
I know we talked
Sunday
about
morning.
this Saturday. Oh yes, for some of you, Sunday morning. I know we talked about this Saturday being a Midnight's Edge Saturday, but we had to do some. So I wasn't supposed to talk about it yet, so that was my fault. Andre, we're trying for the 28th, and we're gonna have Andre. We're gonna have Nerium, the artist, comic book artist on, and Tom. It will be at a 3 p.m., but that'll be later in the month, and we'll talk about it then. But anyways. Welcome everybody to the craziest. There's no info out there. It's such a quiet news week, right? No news.
You come up with that one? That's a good bit. I haven't heard it anywhere.
No, I haven't either. I haven't heard all about your burns. And oh, look at me. I went back to
You
read
brought
this.
up my burns, not me.
You're talking about your makeup. By the way, how are you doing, Machismo?
Doing great. We had a special Midnight Edge episode of Street Smarts today.
How long was he on? Because when I watched,
the
he
whole
was
hour.
gone.
No, he wasn't gone. He was there the whole hour. Yeah, we watched
sure.
the Pocket Ninjas.
Oh, okay.
It was our 34th annual Mad Foo special.
Nice. All right, well, great to see you. Thanks for being here. And
problem, dude.
Next up, the lovely Jane Theory.
Hello. Happy to be here as always.
Thank you, Jane. Happy to always have you here. and we have our one Aussie quota, Mr. Grant Gregory.
Hello.
Okay, great intro. That was fantastic. Thank you. God, a lot of fire. We also have the man who is the hardest working man in YouTube, Culture Casino.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here this evening. And please support Scott in all of his endeavors, which may include additional channels in the future.
Did you just get out of the shower?
Yeah.
It is really like slicked back. It looks
Well,
good.
Where else do you eat your Mexican food?
Oh, sorry. I just went right to you. It is slick. And last but not least, the great Mark with a C, the gospel. How are you, sir?
What's up? Happy Mother's Day to all you bad mothers out there.
I like that.
Yes.
Woo! I like that.
Disagree.
So I set myself up on this Mother's Day. Yesterday, I told my wife, I'm like, it's Mother's Day weekend, like all this stuff. And we got her flowers yesterday and we bought some ice cream and stuff like that. So then today came around and like midway through, she's like, so do we have plans today to do something? I'm like, no, why? She's like, well, you made it seem like you had a whole weekend planned. I was like, yeah, shouldn't have said it that way. Should have.
What?
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
Say like, hey, it's almost Mother's Day weekend on that 3 to 4 hour, block on Sunday.
Yeah, I screwed up, man. I screwed that up. So, anything going on with you guys? What's going on? What's popping, as the kids would say?
Well, I guess now we know the answer to if they would get up and walk out on him.
Anywho, how's the basement?
If they sing out of
yeah.
tune.
Yeah. Oh, wow. It really caught me off guard with that one. Sorry.
Nailed it.
I want to make sure I read this before he leaves. Makini Draws for $10, and I'm going to let it slide because it's a celebration stream, but he says, "Hail, Scott and Saturday Sporkers, just stopping by before I start my celebration stream.
That's right.
But I wanted to say thank you, everyone, for all of the birthday wishes. You are truly incredible." Dude, this guy, happy birthday, Makini.
Happy birthday,
Second.
man.
Happy birthday.
Can we get him to 1,000, guys?
Yes.
Give him a birthday gift of 1,000 subs, folks, please.
He's a good dude. He has a good heart. He's a great artist. Him and Machismo over here. They should be at 1,000 by now. So
yeah, are you
Happy
kidding?
birthday.
yeah, happy birthday.
We should be
Makini,
way
drop
bigger
by the
than
Dark
you.
Council next week. We'll sing for you. I don't know if that's a threat, but
No, you know he'll love that. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he loved
don't
the
be
Dark.
scared.
Dude, the Dark Council's like one of his favorite shows. Oh yeah, he'll love every minute of it. What up,
Man.
Toxic Man Flu? How are you?
Strong intro.
Yeah, I felt it. I'm feeling it deep inside. E. Clay Thomason with 99-cent chocolate ice cream soft serve sticker.
That's not what that is, bro.
That's
That's an honor.
Everyone knows it's Frogurt.
Yeah, I was about to say it is Frogurt. Like it's
Are you
2022, y'all.
Are you sure?
Did
Nobody
you guys
eats ice cream anymore. It's all about that froyo, yo.
Did you guys ever have TCBY? Is that still a thing?
Bless you.
The country's best yogurt.
TCBY is
It was
some type of alternative lifestyle. What is that?
I mean-
It actually was because it was alternative ice cream. It was frozen yogurt.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
No.
I thought this was a herd fertilizer sticker.
Storyman Jack for $5. We're starting off strong, everybody. Please hit
Some
like
of us
before you
are.
leave. I hope you are all doing well. I'm actually working out of my burned out house at the moment. LOL. Should be
Yeah.
back to normal in 2 months. So I kind of saw what happened. He had a house fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, does he have a GoFundMe or anything?
He does.
Yeah.
If we could get that,
We'll get that link.
yeah, let's get that link and share it out. Thank you very much, Storyman Jack. But save your money, man. Unless insurance is paying for it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Right,
dude.
okay.
For real.
yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
If you warn your neighbors to to spray down their roof with their water hose, they're usually pretty cool if you need the money.
God,
Ahead
we
of time.
suck. We really suck. Darius
I'm going. I'm
Münchausen for
killing it.
$1.49. It's popcorn time. Let's get into it, people. So,
Look, he's in good hands. He has farmers.
that is good.
We are farmers.
Hit those likes.
Da,
Hit
da,
those
da,
likes.
So
Lucky,
Chappelle,
lucky.
Chappelle, guys, his alleged attacker will not face any felony charges after DA declines case.
That's insane.
Could Jane please
Yeah.
speak on that for a second?
I don't. So he rushed the stage, public event. He has what appears to be a weapon. They said, I forget what they called it. It was a replica or something.
Well, with a
As we
knife,
learned,
though.
those can be dangerous.
It was a
Right.
knife with a
But it had a
gun-shaped
knife, yeah.
handle.
Yeah.
Let's say what it was. It was a knife with a gun-shaped handle.
right.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Like, how is that not a felony offense?
I
This
don't
was a
know.
violent crime.
He had a
It was.
concealed weapon.
Yes.
Attempted murder.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, and
Even
I'll go with that.
somebody.
Attempted murder. Yeah,
You know, for
attempted murder.
California is so
Attempted murder.
pretty heavy on their weapon laws. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm shocked in in the one state that this is the last state I would think would be like, oh, it was just a knife that he had concealed when he attacked someone. That's not a felony.
But see-
California, dude.
No, but this goes to show you that they are definitely run by a leftist government. And even though the DA should be exempt from any party system, while they're actively doing a case, I mean, it shows to you that Dave Chappelle, is the enemy out in California. He's so anti-trans and this and that, if this happened to, I don't know, James Corden or, the dude from the Daily Show,
Any
this
woman
guy would,
comic.
yeah, any female comic, this guy would have, saw a felony charge. What do you guys
I
agree?
mean, the thing too
No,
is you have
I wouldn't.
people who are getting felony charges for drug-related offenses.
Oh, I
where
know.
No one was threatened. I mean, this is absurd.
You can't even get a felony charge for deliberately giving someone AIDS anymore.
True, actually,
True.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, I mean, so the fact that he didn't do it, I'm not surprised.
Ballistic
Next thing
knife.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're gonna kill someone, and it's gonna be a weekend detention.
It's ridiculous. And Jane, well,
Again, though, he did get a little.
Well, I mean, OJ walked, so who knows?
that's true. That is
Maybe that's
true.
just how they
Time.
do it.
Yeah, Jane,
Different
the glove
time,
didn't
not
fit.
related.
Come on, man.
Jane. No,
OJ,
look,
OJ
if he
didn't
would
do
have done it,
Tom
Jane.
did.
Jane, if he would have done it, why would he have that reward money for information leading to the real killer?
Right. I mean,
It's
he even
been all
worked,
these years.
he even worked out a book to try to like see what would happen if it really went
If he
that
did
way.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Which
Uh,
I
it-
don't know if you've read it. It turns out completely different to what actually happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
All
Like
the
if
proof
I
you
did
need.
it was by the same book people, the publisher that brought you If I Ate Them by the Donners.
That was a good one, man.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the first joke you've landed today. Well done.
Yeah.
Not even.
No, I want to go back to what Jane's.
echoing.
It's not me. It's usually
No, it's
somebody
culture.
else. It's culture.
I'm not echoing.
It's always you that makes us echo.
Isn't.
I want to go back to what Jane
And
said
that's not
though.
because he's repeating our jokes either.
I can see if I'm echoing or not on my side, so you're lying.
I want to go back to what Jane said. She said something important there. We have a state, once again, big lefties, big Democrats, all about the common man and anti, conservatism. We're killing people, even though a lot of us are pro-life. The thing that gets me is that they're putting away young, usually minority males, men, in prison for years over drug charges. But yet a man attacks another man with a weapon that could kill him. And
So the weapon wasn't out though; it was in his bag apparently.
did he have a weapon?
Right, but you can have a weapon, but
Did he tackle him? I mean, did he try to get him
yes,
down?
Yes, he did.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
At which point, you can argue that he was going to use that weapon
Yep.
But
to
you
attack
can't.
him once he had him on the ground.
But you can't argue that he was going to attack with a weapon that he was not armed with actively.
Yes, you can. You can say that's what he planned to do. That was all part of the conspiracy.
But
Well, I
that
thought-
doesn't equal out to assault with a deadly weapon,
Actually, it does. Read the story
How?
that I just.
I put it up. I'm gonna read it right now. Thank you for sharing the New York Post, which is starting to seem like a voice of reason for some reason.
It is. It's crazy. Yeah,
It is crazy. We're in bizarro world, man.
Yeah, we are.
Well, so Dave Chappelle upset armed attacker isn't facing felony charges, says his lawyer, I'm guessing. Dave Chappelle is upset his alleged armed attacker wasn't hit with a felony charge after attacking him while holding a weapon on stage at the Hollywood Bowl.
Holding the weapon.
Wait, hold
Yeah.
on, but this is the problem, man, because there's entirely different stories going. No, you know what I mean, in other publications, like
Okay. Well,
Well,
we'll keep.
the initial report was that he was that he ran
Right.
to the stage with the weapon in hand.
Yeah.
But even if it were in his bag, I still think you could draw an inference from that and do the whole circumstantial evidence thing.
Well,
So
then
it's
then
either
it's a
they
concealed
could
weapon.
charge him with an attempted felony as well.
If you got somebody coming in with setting up for a mass shooting because the bullets and all the rounds were in their bag, doesn't mean they weren't planning on using it.
right, but
Exactly.
planning and doing it, like to charge somebody with a felony of assault with a deadly weapon. The key in there is being
the
assaulted
actual
with a
assault.
deadly weapon.
But
Right, that's what I
there
said.
was
this
no
whole time.
felony at all, though. I mean,
No, I know.
That's what I'm talking about. We misunderstood. That's great. Okay, it's a travesty of justice that DA George Gascon is refusing to prosecute this case as a felony. The comics attorney Gabriel Colwell said the city attorney who filed the case is doing his job, but DA Gascon should also do his job and charge this as a felony. The 48.
There's no way it shouldn't be a felony because in addition to what he was doing with respect to the fact that he put other people's lives in danger. What about the people who tried to stop him and he pulled out the knife, or, stabbed them with it, or they could have gotten stabbed accidentally and trying to subdue him. I mean, there's just too many factors here.
Yep.
What
and-
felony?
Just
What
open on
felony?
one
Like,
side either.
I understand what y'all saying that he should be charged with a felony, but what felony?
Felony-
Attempted assault.
Murder.
Yeah.
A-
Felony
what?
douche.
Attempted
Felony
assault with
douche.
felony weapon. If he didn't physically do it, it could be an attempt. But if he did do it, then charge him with a direct crime.
Well, yeah, if someone accidentally gets stabbed during a felony, they count that as intent. Is that correct? Still in California, or
Well, that's the
Well,
thing. I
yeah,
don't know
no,
the state
so
laws.
It would
well,
have
yeah.
to be assault with a deadly weapon, which is what he was charged with initially, right?
No, he wasn't charged with that initially.
No, they only charged him with 4 misdemeanor counts.
But they declined to charge him with a felony.
Yes.
Was he billed initially with the felony?
It wouldn't matter
Or
anyways
both
because it's up to the prosecutor to whether or not those charges are going to be going through, and they can be modified by their office at any point.
I get that, but what I'm saying is, if the police had him on assault with a deadly weapon, right, that would have been a felony, and the prosecutor decided, no, we're not going to do that. Like,
Well,
that's the problem that I have here with this.
So, because of how the fluidity of the situation, right? You may have like not a placeholder necessarily, right? But the entire picture is going to take a while to get it, because you know what I mean. When you have him, when you're making contact with him, okay, I can stop, man. If y'all bothered by this,
No,
you're
we're
muted
listening.
too.
Oh, that's the best part. We all have fun here. Relax.
Anyway, so if
I made you lose your point.
when
I'm
he
sorry.
makes when the cops make contact with him, it's an entirely different situation than where it started from. That all that information on what he had, where he had it, when it initially happened, will come later. So a lot of the times, like you may, I don't want to say like a placeholder, but you're definitely going to have things that are in there that are going to be kicked or added depending on all of the information that comes in. It's about
Matt,
the
can I ask you-
totality of the situation.
Well, let me ask you a question, Matt. Don't you usually shoot high and then go drop out? Like, wouldn't you charge more and then concede those charges?
So
Or
you could plea later. Yeah, they would do that all the time.
Yeah, so normally what you would do, like let's take a DWI, right? If you pull somebody over and you got a DWI, you're going to take that. You're going to take if he has an open container, if he's suspended, if you get any like paraphernalia, whatever you got, right? And you stack them all, because the point of stacking them is that when the prosecutor goes to in the defense, when they meet up, like, all right, I'll drop this one, this one, this one. I won't charge you as a third DWI because that bumps it up. I'll keep it as a first offense, and then you plea. So that's why there would be so many charges, because they're not expecting those to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you
they're
did
bargaining
see
chips, essentially, is that what you're saying
exactly,
with it? Okay.
yes, that's exactly what they are.
But they could have done
my
that here.
question
They could
is,
have charged him with a felony and then let him plead to a misdemeanor. At least he would have been held on a felony that would hit home
Yeah.
with him, that this was a terrible thing you did. This is incredibly dangerous. Sometimes you can do it to send a message, even if later you're like, okay, nobody got hurt. This is a first offense. So we'll kick it down to a misdemeanor.
I honestly would like to
What was he actually
see.
charged with? Do we even know?
I don't
Well,
know. I would like to see it.
let's see if we get
all the information that I can to have a better idea of whether or not it he would even like meet the requirements for him to be charged for that.
It wouldn't be the
Now, I'm
first
no
time.
lawyer, right? But what exactly was the guy's intention? What was he doing? What was he in the process of doing? Now we know that he had the capability. He was armed, right? He tackles Dave. Dave falls to the floor. What if he had hit his head? Like, what if no one had rushed the stage? What was he actually going to do to him?
Well, that's the thing, Mark. Like, yes, okay, maybe he had this. I mean, maybe he had that ballistic knife in his bag and forgot it was there. He attacked a man. He launched at the man to try to take him down. No matter what, you have the right to defend yourself. And when somebody assaults you, I mean, it's hard to prove for me. Like the idea of, well, he didn't attack him to kill him. If someone grabs me, tries to do something to me, I have always in my head thought, this guy's trying to kill me. I was always taught that.
Sure.
You don't act like, oh, he just wants to tussle. No, I am defending my life. So like, I don't know. If I was Dave Chappelle, I'd be pushing for something more than.
Yeah, I mean, any one of us in our walk of life, we're doing our jobs, minding our business, la-di-da. Somebody just violently tackles you.
Right.
You're on the ground. You're fearing for your life, and you're going to defend yourself, appropriately.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So real quick, in the back, why we have the 4 misdemeanors that are listed, right? Is battery, possessing a deadly weapon with intent to assault.
I was going to get there, but okay.
Well, hold on. Well, I thought it would be important.
It is, please.
Unauthorized access to the stage area during a performance and commission of an act that delays the event or blah, 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 right? So those are your 4, okay?
And
Now,
they're all misdemeanors. Is that
yeah,
correct?
absolutely, right? So what is it that is not covered by these 4 misdemeanors that he can be charged with as a felony?
You said
I am not a biologist. I'm
If
sorry.
he was
Yeah.
approaching them with the weapon in hand, then it would be the assault with a deadly weapon.
Well, it's possessing a deadly weapon with intent to assault. It's covered by the misdemeanor.
That's not this. It could be a misdemeanor or a felony. That's what I'm saying. You could book it either way.
And
Nah, that's
wouldn't the punishment be much different?
Yeah,
It would be a different charge. It would be a felony. Which
Yeah,
would
but
be,
I'm talking time.
it
like
would be
time.
a felony grade of the offense, and a felony is usually carried over a year, possibly in jail. That's what
Right.
makes it a
So
felony.
if Chappelle got injured, would that have turned that into a felony?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. If it was worse than what it was, yeah, everything would have been.
Okay. So this is like the top of a misdemeanor. Anything worse than what happened, and he would
Well,
have been a felony. Is that what you?
I don't know California law, man. Like
Yeah,
these
okay.
things are
Right.
different from state to state. So I would have to actually look into the verbiage that is being used in both the felony and the misdemeanors to be able to come to any type of a decent, analysis of what exactly he could have been charged with
You know,
instead.
It depends
That's
on what he was
California, and I'm
physically
not
doing, but I
surprised.
still say they could have argued for a felony
Right.
grade of that particular charge.
Well,
And I
they
have
might not have been able to convict on it. Maybe with these four,
Right. They
wouldn't
they
have
can definitely
to.
get a conviction.
They wouldn't
Right.
have to. That's the whole point. Like they could have charged it, just like they do in every other case.
Depends if
I
the
mean,
DA
they
is going for
overcharge
election
all
or
the
not.
time.
But
Well-
here's the thing, though: if you overcharge them and they don't plea, and if you like
You have a
you
chance
go to
of
court with
losing
that,
that-
yeah, you have to prove it in court.
They
Well,
can
and
be
if you
convicted of a
can't,
lesser
then-
included offense.
Exactly.
A,
Yeah, you
B,
just
you
stack.
have circumstantial evidence in this case because he had the weapon on him and how he rushed the stage. They could have a jury. You could convince, I think, to conclude that that was what he intended to do, assault him with the weapon. But even if you didn't, they would then convict him of a lesser included offense,
Right.
which would be these misdemeanors.
Yeah, and I have to say, first, Toxic Man Flu. Hello, my friend. For $2, I tried to say hi to you before, but we were in the heat of this. You did miss the opening. I did not boomer it this time, though. How are you?
By the
So
way,
I'm
did y'all
guessing
he-
your boomer is my fault.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear the back and forth between Chris and Dave after it happened?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
No, I missed that. Can we get
Dude.
that? Can we get that?
Sure.
But
Is that
what I
Will
do want to
Smith?
is that Will Smith? Is that what he said?
No,
Oh.
no, it goes more than that too.
Oh,
Like,
find
they-
it then.
A lot
It was
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think what happened too, part of it, honestly, was Chappelle's reaction to it.
Right, because he laughed it off. He's a
Because
comedian.
he laughed it off, because he talked about beating the guy up and getting
Yeah.
joy out of it,
Yeah,
and because the guy was so seriously injured. That, and
Yeah.
I think maybe it was these charges were negotiated before they were actually charged.
yeah, maybe. I like what Mary says here, though. Mary has a valid point. Like we're in a society today where like rules, like people just keep etching to the line and stepping over just a little to the point where it's not a big deal if you burn down a city in the name of protest. It's not a big deal if you destroy property. It's not a big deal if you attack somebody and hit them anymore. Like we are allowing these things without judgment, without penalties. What are we teaching our kids? This next generation is going to be fudged.
I disagree a little. I think this
Okay.
is because I've seen that statement made a lot, and it was made on my video too quite a bit. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just selective memory because comedians have been getting attacked on stage. And
Absolutely.
because they weren't as popular as these comedians have been, it didn't get the same level of attention. And so maybe it's a good thing that is drawing attention to it. But
Mhm.
comedians have been incredibly vulnerable all along. And it's what you're saying about the cities being burned. Literally every time there's a civil rights movement march or protest, there's
Right.
the city burning to the ground. Like
Right.
these aren't new things.
No, and that I get, but it's the reporting on it. It's the difference of,
The 24/7 news cycle.
well, and I agree
Yeah.
with CNN ruined the news. But what I'm saying is like, when the riots happened after Rodney King, I understood why they happened, but they were still reported as riots. The next coming of Jesus, when he died, the rioting that happened was not even talked about. Buildings behind them burning, and they're like, yeah, it's mostly peaceful. Like the way society has changed their view on it. And I understand progression is good, but in certain ways, like breaking the law, like we're this close to society. Like society only hangs on a thread. And it always worries me, like if we allow these things to start slipping, how quickly it can fail. Sorry, I
think
forgot.
now
the thing
also
all
because
along.
cancel culture is so big, you know, the way it is now. The context is a little bit different. You know, I was saying in my video as well that this is nothing new. You know, people have been on stage. You know, what's her name? The Bruce Springsteen video, girl got up and danced with him and everything. Hey, baby.
Yeah,
Of course,
Courtney Cox.
Yes, but he did invite her. But I'm
Right.
just saying it's nothing new. But, you know, like I said, now we're more likely to say, well, he did tell some trans jokes. He did
Right.
have it coming to him.
Right.
You know,
What?
people were actually debating whether
The
Chris
View.
Rock
Yeah.
deserved it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
so it's
man,
a
fuck
different
those
kind of
people.
mentality that we have going on now where we are telling each other that people deserve these
Mark.
things. We can't be on the same page now that was inappropriate.
Right.
What happened?
We don't have a different view of it. That guy's telling jokes. He's a comedian, right?
Mhm.
You know, there is a fractionally small fringe element group of humanity right now that it gets butthurt if something is humorous to everybody else but them. They take great offense and they act out like complete idiots. We see this distinction, the difference in the context. I like I said, you're not wrong. We have a different society now, but that doesn't change the rules for how people are supposed to comport themselves. I don't think.
That's right.
Maybe I'm wrong. No. Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I don't think it's
look at
new
the-
though. I think we went through this phase, and I think we sometimes continue to, where we pretend or like to suggest that we as human beings have somehow become more civilized when
No.
that veil is incredibly thin.
Yes, I agree with you. on
And
that.
you just cannot rest on that being the case. And on top of that, I do think that said that there is this greater inclination toward violence again, but I think it's cyclical. And I think we're just sort of back to it.
Yeah.
And I do not think that it's a one-sided thing, because when you did have people actually protesting,
Mhm.
you also had people talking about running them over.
Yeah. Oh,
When they're
yeah.
blocking the roads.
Yes.
But when the truckers blocked the roads, those same people had no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, Jane, there's so much. Yeah, it really is more involved than, but it's the reporting, I think. It's the reporting has changed so much where even when things happened in the past, no matter which way they leaned the news, they at least reported, I wouldn't say completely factually, but they didn't report blatant lies. Go ahead, Dad.
I'm not sure about that. It may be that we were not in this place to where now we are hypersensitive to it. We may not have been looking for it. If you're not looking for it, you may not even see it. It may just go right by you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying that's the case. But I think part of the problem is that our world has shrunk to such a degree. Like when
That's
we were
true.
growing up, I can remember very specifically serious things that happened, right? You had the OJ thing. You had Desert Storm. You had Princess Diana, right? These events. And I remember it being an event because you only had a few channels and no internet, right? But now you have access to not just the news that you have locally, because if it wasn't something big like 9/11 or anything like that, all you're going to have is your local stuff, right? But now the world is at your fingertips. You can find out what crimes are happening anywhere on the world, and it's always going to look worse because you see more, because you have more access to what's out there. It's not that the world is becoming crazy. It's been crazy for a minute. It's just now we have a way to see all of it, to see a bigger picture rather than the small local picture that we had.
Right.
And I wasn't, to be clear, comparing the truckers to the rioters.
Right.
I was comparing them to the people who were protesting.
Yeah, you better say that. Orville Nation for $5. Great channel, great dude. Shared a video of Chappelle talking about this on Twitter, so make sure you follow him there and on YouTube. Just wanted to say hi, Sporky. Go check out my telescope. Hoping to learn how to make matter antimatter drive tonight by stargazing. If anybody could do it, it's you, my friend. And also, I wanted to say Tim Talks has a fun, he looks like somebody from the Star Wars universe and has a TikTok page. I'm pretty sure it was TikTok I saw it on. It might have been YouTube, but check it out. It was hilarious.
He's actually more attractive than Adam Driver, honestly. So
Adam Driver's not a good looking dude. He just pulls it off.
not that I'm hitting on him.
Does he?
It's
Does he
women.
though?
Women, look, he doesn't do it for me, but
No.
I know women out there that like him, even though he was such a dick in that girls show.
You know what didn't help him was his grandpa pants. Like, don't have it above your belly button. What are you doing?
Yeah, that was weird. And here's the thing. I mean, you know what? He wasn't wearing denim. He wasn't, oiled up and playing volleyball. So he just is automatically.
He never could have made it in the Navy.
No.
Hey, what's up, drunk?
Drunk.
How you doing, man?
Hello.
Hey.
But there is like a change though in the way that we tolerate each other for sure. Every time a new movie comes out, it just can't be I liked it, you didn't like it. People fight over stuff, man. It's like we allow ourselves to be like separated by the dumbest stuff.
Right.
When I was on Facebook with my family, I can't go on Facebook anymore because nobody knows how to disagree. No one knows how to disagree politically, whatever. If you're going against the tide, people have no use for you.
Yeah.
Who was that? You don't agree.
He said he didn't agree with it.
Though. Like this environment we are in again is incredibly hostile on every level. Like people don't communicate because they're too busy trying to communicate a talking point or claim the other party, or whatever the new slogan is, own them or whatever. Like it's
you're listening from a position
who was that chick on The View who just got in trouble for saying that black Republicans is an oxymoron?
Yeah, I was just Sunny, whatever her name is. She just black and Latino Republicans are an oxymoron, and she said it multiple times to two women that are minority women that are Republicans. One, I don't think she really is, but the other one definitely. But it blows my mind, the idea that, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. So jump in, Matt.
So what the problem is, like, people are so bad at the way that they listen to others. Is not. No, what people are doing, they're listening from a position of power, a position of being higher, right? So it's all being filtered through their lens rather than trying to listen, from the other side, from from the position that's coming at you. It's the same like I had a friend, and we were talking one day, and him and his wife, they were having problems or whatever, and he has kids, and he was like, my parents, they had their problems or whatever, and I was like, yeah, divorce can be really bad, right? Especially on the kids. And it took me a little bit, but then I was like, his parents are still together.
Right.
Because I filtered it through mine. And I talked to him again, and he said, no. It was horrible because they stayed together.
Right.
For me and my sisters.
Right.
That was bad. But that's not how it came through to me.
So
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. The difference between, filtering it through your own, but rather than trying to understand where it's coming from.
I have something that nobody can filter, and that's the fact that dude got his face turned around, his arm broke, he got just destroyed. It was amazing.
Well, he did it because of gentrification, buddy.
Yeah, for his mom. He's like I'm like thinking, how mentally ill do you have to be? Do you like attack Dave to bring like attention to your mom's plight?
Grandma.
Oh, okay, whatever. But but what's interesting is that, I guess he was described as homeless. I'm not sure if that's true, but he was also described as a SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah, I heard about that. Let me read what happened here. DJ Trapper Keeper. One thing I do want to say is they've done a really great job. We talked about this last week, how back in the day, cartoonists would draw Irish and African American slaves as like monkeys to make them not human. Well, nowadays what we do is we call them, we don't maybe draw people that way, but they'll slip in terms to make Republicans to Democrats and then Democrats to Republicans that they're not human anymore. They're not in their right mind. They can't be civilized. And that's why people feel they could say and do whatever they want, because those other people are not human. They're not good people in this world.
They
when
want
we
them
used to
dead.
be able to do. Yeah, they want them dead.
They want people who disagree with them dead. Like that is extreme.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
With all of this pandemic stuff, it's like how many stories that they come out talking about? It's mostly the red states who are the ones who are being infected. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell are you doing?
Right.
This is the time we're all supposed to be coming together.
Yeah.
But they were busy separating everybody based upon that. Families fell out over that. You know?
Yeah.
So we've been conditioned this way.
I had a girl. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jane.
No, I was just gonna say that's the thing that really turned me off of politics completely. Like I loved politics. I was always a part of it. From when I was a little kid, I can remember being on campaigns. I still have a shirt when I was like 6 or 7.
Right.
When I was working on somebody's campaign. Part of my life. But after how they acted in 2020,
Oh,
I am done. I don't care. I don't like any of them. I don't like the industry. I'm over it.
it's ugly. It's ugly, and they'll do whatever it takes.
And it's always been ugly. It's
It
just
has.
to what degree you're able to.
Yeah,
to
we're
see
shining
it.
the light
how
on it
people
now.
talk
So.
about it, like you said, in their own families. Like it became incredibly hostile for no reason.
Well, I had a girl that I've known since we were kids say to me, because I supported our former president, that I'm on the wrong side of history. Oh, and because of the pandemic, I was on the wrong side of history, and that that my children, when they grow up, would be disappointed with me. I was like, rock on. But I want to say, whoever made this account made my wife's day the other day.
Oh yeah.
The Mrs. Sporking's fan club. I can't wait to tell her that you popped up. It'll make
by
her
the way,
day.
you can only be on this side of history. That's not how history works.
I understand. One side, my side. I'm going to read this real quick and then we're going to move on. But so Chappelle did speak to him about the grandmother being forced out. The guy said because of gentrification, whatever. Early in the set, Rock joined Chappelle on stage and the two traded jokes about their strangely similar recent experiences. At least you got smacked by someone of repute, right? Okay. I thought I was going to say that right. I got smacked by a homeless guy with leaves in his hair. Rock reportedly quit back. I got smacked by the softest N-word that ever rapped. And then
Obviously he didn't hear Wild Wild West.
Wild West, yicky yo, yicky yay, wow, wow, yicky yo, yippee yay.
I mean, I just love that he's.
Is that Will Smith there now? I can't tell.
Yeah.
I just can't believe Culture Casino is going to steal another ethnic property and
make it his
try
own.
and make money off it again. Cultural appropriation.
That's me.
Just change your channel.
That's what I do.
Hey, Culture, put those back on.
Why?
You look like blind. You look like what you expect when cartoon guys take off their glasses.
Yeah.
It's like either really wide or
You're like little tiny one. Yeah.
yeah, you're like
Has
Mr.
anyone
Magoo.
ever used the liquefy tool on Photoshop? The one that you can squish everything down to a single point, like a singularity.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
Just because I can't see without my glasses.
So we got.
Close.
Well,
think
we're
they
gonna
must-
move
they
on,
must be
guys.
Coke
I want to
bottles.
wait. I thought we were talking about how blind I was.
We will. I just tell the 50 because you can't see the number. The 54 people to hit like and share. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Make sure you hit like, hit that bell, ring that bell, and subscribe and
Ring
share and
my
all the other
bell.
typical YouTube things.
That we
Ring
say.
my bell.
Is the bell thing that important?
I have no idea.
Because even
It
when
is.
people
It
don't,
actually is.
well, because even people that have the bell don't get notifications. So
That happens, but you will not get it if you don't have it.
gotcha.
You know,
Yeah,
as
it's
all.
it's better getting it 3 hours late than it
Yeah.
is not at all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And there's
like
a lot
all-
of people telling you
Oh,
that
toxic.
to hit the bell when they haven't.
Right. Oh, that's true. I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
that.
I love it when people show up to my stream as it ends saying, "Hey, I just got my notification."
Yeah, I get that sometimes
Yeah.
too.
I got that from Scott today. He was devastated. He was like, "Damn, I missed it."
I did. I thought I like just missed it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was hurt. I mean, who doesn't want to see Street Smarts
Oh.
live?
It was
You
so
should.
great. Today was incredible. Probably our third best show ever.
I would think
Wow,
last
third
week's
best?
was probably one of our best
It was
episodes.
the best. No. It was the best episode.
We did guerrilla driving.
Oh, it was so good.
An actual guerrilla driving?
No.
See, that's what made it. It was really difficult to get this video, but no, it was teaching you how to drive in like war, like a war zone, like L.A. or
Like a
this is
war
what it
zone.
used.
LA, yeah.
Dude, that's what the video was saying. It was like, look, now this used to be in some third world country that professional drivers would have to do for politicians, but now it's on our streets. Learn
jeez.
this, but don't do this. Don't we're not telling you to do this, but you need to learn this. But we're not reliable.
We're not.
Learn it, but never use
I,
it.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was great. Oh, you know what else was amazing today? I rolled over to Prince Lethal's house
Mhm.
for the full Aussie this morning, and
Yes.
the intro alone is worth the price of admission. It was off the.
I'm just happy they're back.
I had
Oh,
a
man.
ninja intro today. It was really
Even
good.
though I've never been invited to the Velocity, but that's cool.
Dude,
Whatever.
I've been on there. I think I've been on there a couple times.
Okay,
They're
all about you, Dick. Fred Savage, someone who I grew up with, someone who I at times hated because I was in love with Winnie Cooper.
Ooh.
Yeah, come on, dude. If you're 46-ish and watched the Wonder Years,
Be careful how you're wording this. You say because she was 16 at the time when she was on there, so
And he
was
12.
yeah, she's like my age.
Yeah.
So but he's right. You got to say that correctly.
Right.
If you were my age in the 80s, not 46, but my age then, she was one of your first loves.
I always thought she was a kid, but I'm a little bit older than you, Scott.
You're like
Yeah.
90.
Oh,
You.
oh, geez, enhance. Why are we looking at this side page?
You already
scroll?
had a 401k when that show came out. Like, what are you?
Sorry, 200. 300.
1OK.
We're going
For
for
four
401k.
401. What is it?
what?
401k.
401k?
we just
Oh,
call it superannuation over here.
Am I right? Isn't it a 401k?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
talking about retirement?
401k.
Yeah, or a 403b, depending.
I actually did have a
403B if you're a
401k.
nonprofit.
I told
Yes.
you.
Wow, we are exciting right now. 49 people still with us. Thank you. Fred Savage fired from directing and producing man. God, you really messed up. The Wonder Years after.
How do you get fired from being producer?
That's what I'm saying. After inappropriate
'Cause-
conduct investigation.
He was producing those eye rolls. Apparently.
Did anybody, you know what? For one of your streams, you do the old movies and stuff. Look for the after school special with Fred Savage and the girl from Cameron, Full House. The Cameron Bure, her name is now, but it was Candace Cameron, where he's like a football player and also an abusive boyfriend.
That was Ben Affleck, and it was an HBO
No, it
one.
wasn't.
We've already
No.
watched it.
No, not the one I'm talking about.
No, that Ben Affleck one was great. Oh, by the way,
Yeah. He was all roided out and stuff.
look, this is the new way to get rid of humans is to just say, well, they did something that was misconduct.
Right.
And then they'll say he has a history of this. And if you look at that history, it was like one of them said it was a hostile work environment because he rolled his eyes at me and he would yell at me. And because,
Well, I mean, right after this, we're going with Frank Langella.
Langella.
Yeah. How he
They're canceling him too, are they?
yeah,
Oh, he got canceled. You know what? Let's start there.
Yeah.
I honestly did not know he was alive.
Yeah, Frank Langella.
Singer.
Not only that, he wrote a piece in Deadline saying,
Yeah.
"Fuck you."
Yep.
Yeah,
Look-
oh yeah, because he is old. He is like
look who the byline is. It's fucking him. He wrote this shit.
Yeah. So let's just we'll read it. This is what happened. All right. On April 13th, Deadline broke the story. So it comes here. I have been canceled just like that. And the increasingly, I hate this shit. The increasingly madness that currently pervades our industry. I could not have imagined that the words collateral damage would fall upon my shoulders. They have brought with them a weight I had not expected to bear in the closing decades of my career. And along with it has come an unanticipated sense of grave danger. On April 14th of this year, I was fired by Netflix because, Netflix is all about, appropriate sexual
yeah,
content.
they're not about that profit, but they're definitely about that.
Yeah, I hope they collapse soon. I was fired by Netflix for what they determined to be unacceptable behavior on set. My first instinct was to blame, to lash out and seek vengeance. I interviewed crisis managers, tough connected lawyers, the professionally sympathetic at $800 per hour. Free advice was offered as well.
Wait, by tough connected lawyers, does he mean like lawyers for
Like
the mob?
I'm thinking maybe that or people that chase ambulances. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you got a problem? Yeah, I'll be your lawyer. I can drop it.
He's talking about the industry, right?
Yeah,
of course.
There are entertainment lawyers out
course.
there.
We're trying to be
aligned with-
funny.
Yeah, but that's our show.
We were just trying to be funny.
It didn't work.
Okay. Good try.
bet you
Well,
you-
that's
I enjoyed it.
and that's why this show goes like, oh wow, look at our views are going up, and then we just 1 week where I'm not on point, and neither is Mad. Don't play the victim, Mad. Don't sue. They'll dig into your past. Sign the NDA. Take the money and run. Do the talk show. Show contrition. Feign humility. Say you've learned a lot. Apologize.
They do realize that this is the bloke that played Nixon better than Nixon played Nixon. Like he's not
I
going to
believe
sit there
so.
and apologize. Like
He's one of the best character actors of the last 50 years.
I honestly, I did not know he was still alive, and now I'm like, oh, maybe he was doing his own stunts in Attack of the Clones.
You never know. So I was playing the leading role of Roderick Usher in Edgar Allan Poe's classic The Fall of the House of Usher, modernized as an 8-episode series for Netflix. It is a glorious role, and I had come to regard it as most likely my last hurrah, bizarrely prophetic under the current circumstance. On March 25th of this year, I was performing a love scene with the actress playing my young wife. Both of us were fully clothed. I was sitting on the couch. She was standing in front of me.
That was your first problem.
Right. The director called cut.
yeah, he should have got naked.
Well, this is what he should have just pulled his dong out. But this is what
paired him with the young actress.
This is what happened, though. The director called cut. He touched my leg, said the actress. That was not in the blocking. She then turned and walked off the set, followed by the director and the intimacy coordinator. I attempted to follow, but was asked to give her some space. I waited for approximately 1 hour and was then told she was not returning to set and we were wrapped. What?
Dude.
The
I am like
ever-loving fuck.
I'm a third of his age, and I just can't stand up. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna have to, brace myself and stuff. You know what I mean?
How unbelievable is that, man?
He's an old ass man. Like
I don't want to be the one to say, but at least with when Weinstein was doing his thing, that was somewhat of a filtering process to get these people in and out. Like, I mean, this is ridiculous. He touched like getting up. An old man did that. Did he wink at her? Did he smack her on the ass? He did none of this. He tried to get up and he braced himself.
It was a microaggression.
I don't know if that's what he was trying to do. That was my presumption.
Yeah, I don't think that's what happened. I think his position was it just wasn't authentic.
Yeah.
I think he even
84.
said something like that. Not touching
Right.
in that kind of a role in that scene didn't make any sense.
Right.
And so he went into the scene like you would, and she got all mad.
Right.
And stomped off and threw a fit and probably called people. I mean, it sounds like a total Karen situation.
Can we look up who this
Somebody's
Karen is?
manager.
Can we find out? I mean, IDMB, she must be on this show. Could someone look her up and see who she is? Is she known?
Said when the report came out the first time, her name was in there. When it came out the second time, it was deleted.
Hold on.
Crazy.
So what? I'll get his name.
Well, here, not long after, an investigation began. Approximately 1 week later, Human Resources asked to speak to me by phone. Never a good sign. Before the love scene began on March 25th, said the questioner, our intimacy coordinator suggested where you both should put your hands. Suggested, don't forget. It has been brought to our attention that you said, this is absurd. Yes, I said. I did, and I still think so. It was a love scene on camera. Logistically, the placement of hands, to my mind, is ludicrous. Did I say that right? It undermines instinct and spontaneity. He has a valid point there. Like the idea of a love scene, like some of the best ones just look passionate. Like if you're like, you put your arm here and we'll kiss cheek to cheek.
But the problem though is that it supposedly happened after the director called cut.
Right. Okay. He touched her damn leg.
And it wasn't in the blocking. Damn it.
Right. Don't forget, towards the end of our conversation, she suggested that I not contact the young lady, the intimacy coordinator, why not, or anyone else in the company. We don't want to risk retaliation, she said. When I mentioned that it was certainly not my intention to, she cut me off politely and said, intention is not our concern. Netflix deals only with impact.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like
That's
any
bullshit.
company.
This is what's this show? It's Martyrs Crossing, right?
No, it's called The House of Usher.
Oh,
or The Fall of the House of Usher. It is a limited series role on Netflix.
Oh,
It has to do with the 90s and early 2000s R&B singer.
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
When you are a leading actor, it requires, in my opinion, that you set an example by keeping the atmosphere light and friendly. Nevertheless, these were some of the allegations. He told an off-color joke. Sometimes he called me baby or honey. He'd given me a hug or touched my shoulder.
She shouldn't go to the south then if those words offend her.
Yeah, definitely not.
Why would he hug her? That's so crazy. You cannot do that, Frank, said our producer. You can't joke. You can't compliment. You can't touch. It's a new order. Like, the idea that you can't compliment somebody blows my mind every time.
So do we know who the actress is?
So I'm looking now. I'm at the. I'm guessing this is the miniseries on Netflix, but like he's not on there anymore.
Well, I'm guessing.
But it says the lead is.
But
in
you know what? You can't
Will
touch
Fitzgerald.
thing.
Right.
You can't touch has been around for a very long time.
Right.
So yeah, I'm starting to get a little Letcher vibe out of this.
From him or from
Yeah.
them? Okay. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by lecture vibe? Like
Letcher.
lectures. Please,
Yes.
I know what that
I'm
means.
starting to get
Just
the
let
bit
the
of a
audience know.
lecherous pedophile. Touching someone inappropriately.
Okay.
Joe Biden. Does that one get you there?
What?
Joe
But see, Biden,
is
we
a
have
lecher.
decades, but we have decades of footage on that. Have we ever heard anything about
no,
Frank?
I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
I've never heard anything about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I guess you don't hear about him until you hear about him. But
Weinstein. Yeah, I didn't hear about him. We didn't hear about a whole bunch of people.
Okay,
Right.
but
About
how
Epstein
old
really
is she
till he
though?
was dead.
Oh
Like-
crap.
Yeah.
I mean, she would have to be an adult. It's just.
It-
you
I'm
know.
looking at Willa Fitzgerald.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Was
She's
born
hot.
in '91.
That's the chick from Reacher.
Yeah, she's from Reacher, smoking hot. If it was her, I'm gonna be pissed. They don't even have their names in here for the. Okay, hold on.
I found the names and stuff.
Okay, so
I'm just saying, if he self-published this,
I think that is a leap I can't take with you. That's
yeah,
a big leap.
that is a big one, bro. I don't know.
It's not saying he gave me a hug or touched me after I told him to stop.
Right, that's true too.
that's true.
He told one off-color joke. You know what I mean? Like it
Which
seems
again-
like they're just
But
trying
again,
to find
this is coming
stuff.
from him though, so like
Yeah,
let's
that's
keep that
true.
in mind as well.
That's true. That's true.
Were we not just talking about this before the show about intention and
Right.
things like that?
Mhm.
You know, I think it's a difference of generations. You know, it's probably some snowflake chick, you know, who's going to get offended by anything, just looking to get offended by anything.
Right.
You know, if you've been, I mean,
Agreed.
I know he's an actor and everything, but in daily life, you know, when you go to work, I mean, I guess it depends on where you are. I know on my job, you know, we play around, we say a lot of things back and forth, you know, like all the time. You know, people say things that are out of line. You know, I've been grabbed in the ass. Some chick grabbed my junk a few times. I mean, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
But, you know, it's all playful. You know,
Oh.
you call people honey, you know,
Right.
baby, sugar tits. You know what I'm saying? And it's like no
Sugar
one is
tits.
taking this stuff.
If
No
I
one's
call you
taking
sugar
it
tits,
that
I can grab you. Is that right, Mark? Just
Mark,
don't
where do
get
you
leverage, right?
work at? Everybody running around grabbing cocks. And
I have to be
calling each
honest.
other sugar
What
tits.
kind of workplace is that?
Well, I have to be honest. When I worked in like
talk later.
mental health, when I worked in mental health and in like human services, a lot of those roles are women, and
Yeah.
dude, they're worse than men at times.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
that's
in
my
all
point.
things.
They'll slap your ass, man.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what I
the
mean?
worst. Yeah, whether it's Jeopardy, swimming, or they're worse at everything.
Yeah.
That's a bit extreme.
I've
Yeah, I
seen
do
some
think
craziness.
Mark's
Yeah.
workplace is extreme. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
In a typical, like, I guess, office environment, you're not going to go to that extreme, even in the South. But it's
Yeah.
still, if someone does or says something you don't like, you can just tell them what happened to that. Why is the first step going to HR?
Right. I through the army, even to a point, even in as a cop, like it was always you start at the lowest level possible.
Mhm.
If you don't feel as though it's being addressed correctly, you just move to the next one and the next one. Especially in the army, like if you jump somebody in that chain,
That's the
Okay.
normal.
Oh, yeah, they
That
beat
seems to
your
be the
ass.
thing that would make sense. Like, okay, let's have a conversation about what happened, if that's even necessary. And then if he's still doing it and it's annoying, if it's making your workplace hostile or whatever, then pick it up the chain.
Well, that's the thing, Jane. If you give, like, sometimes people don't realize that they did something that upsets somebody else. Like, complimenting someone, like, please don't take this wrong, but I really like your shoes. That can actually get you taken to HR. Like, that's insane to me.
By the way, a lot of this depends on...
I walked up to Mark at work and I said, Mark, that's a great cock. And he went to HR on me.
Yeah, it's messed up.
So, if we're going to be honest...
You should have called him Sugar Tits. That's why you went wrong.
I want to be called...
Either way,
I would love to be called...
Thank you.
I would have loved to have been called Sugar Tits, but whatever.
No, but you see this even in school environments. You know, when we were growing up, you could easily say to somebody, "You're dead. I'm gonna kill you," or "I'll see you after school." Whatever. It's like now, if you say something like that in school, like kids,
10 to 20. 10 to 20.
You got all type of social workers coming after you. They're visiting your home.
Yep.
We what's going on? We are seriously getting dumbed down.
So outside,
we're getting pussified too.
So
yes,
I just wanted to
pussification of America. Absolutely.
I just wanted to get back to, because what I'm about to say doesn't really apply to that, but earlier, what we forget though is, like, a lot of this depends on whether or not the person finds you attractive. Not even in like a romantic way, but if they're attracted to you.
Like,
right?
if that was Brad Pitt playing the older husband.
Exactly. Would she have made the same complaint? Right.
Good point. Hell no, she wouldn't have.
No, she wouldn't.
If it were Henry Cavill, she would have been on all fours, baby, right in front of everybody. Cut. I said cut.
Or she would have gave him a high five. We don't know. Mark and I have different ideas of what would happen. No, but like even the shoe thing you said, like, oh, you would get reported to HR. Yeah, if you're ugly. I mean,
look, obviously they've taken enormous amounts of dramatic license from because the House of Usher doesn't contain some of the elements that this is describing or any of the thing within. And again, this is the other problem with deviating from the source material, because essentially the House of Usher is about Roderick's descent into madness. And the final blow being that his sister is descending into her inevitable end. And so, there's a lot to it, a lot of symbolism. It's very dark. It's terrifying mentally.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the young wife comes in. I don't know about any of this stuff because I don't recall any of that in the literature.
Right.
So, like I said, there obviously is a whole lot of dramatic license.
Can I just say, Drunk 3PO, you liked it. You liked it. Don't play these games. Sorry.
How do you feel, God?
Hey, Drunk, I need to buy you dinner next week or this week.
Oh, here we go. I'm going to Florida. It's all about drunken me. Let's go play croquet or some shit.
Golf, actually.
I wonder if we get reported for that too now.
Drunk, you were sent a link if you want to jump on and let us know if you've ever been called anything else.
Sugar
now, come on, Jay. I call you that all the time. Just stop.
Sugar tits.
I'm
not ashamed.
I gotta actually say, I've had Abu Nas on my streams before, and he comes out with
you call him sugar tits?
No, but he comes out with things like that, and I'm like, oh, I hope the chat's okay with that. Like, I love it though. I'm like, you know what? The man says what comes to his mind, and we're so programmed now to be like, that's not good. Look away. It's sad. It's sad. This is America, man.
And turn off my monitor. By the way. I was just thinking, like, also think about like the people that have been Me Too for over the past few years, right? A lot of them, they're like, well, you can't get away with that anymore. No, because you're not as attractive as you were back then. That's why you seem to be having a problem now adjusting, because this used to be cool, but now you're crow feet. You know what I mean? Like,
where you've lost money.
Exactly.
Well, I was going to say, if it is that Willa, well, to you, because you said it might be that Willa.
Oh, I guess.
Forget her name, but she was in Reacher. Her job is going up as his is ending. So for her,
going up, not going down. That was the problem.
That is the problem. And he was like, come on, sugar tits. The way I look at it is this. It's like, she might think, who is this? Maybe knows who he is, but like she feels like the bigger actor. So she threw a tantrum and took it to the next level. If he was, again, a little bit younger and still involved in the act in Hollywood, she wouldn't have said a goddamn thing.
I don't think so either.
Also, I think it may be motivated by if she comes out and has a statement or writes a book or whatever, it could also be motivated to boost her career because now she's
Right.
a victim and she can go, the women's round of interviews and all that.
There's definitely many like aspects to it, right? Because if they can gain something, believe me, women are gonna if
Amber
they can
Heard.
gain something from it, right?
Make sure you do it just before he dies, because if you do it directly afterwards, it's bad timing.
So I will give her that. At least he picked somebody that he doesn't have that much. You know what I mean? Like
right. He's gonna croak.
Yeah, like
he's gonna croak.
Well, Amber, another woman that kind of makes me think of this one. I don't know. Amber Heard testimony on the stand. Poise seems real. Ripley Coke moments BS.
That says
Seems
pose.
real?
Pose, I said, yes. Yeah, people thought she took a hit of cocaine on the stand.
I think she had menthol or something in the
Look like to me.
Hey,
in
Mrs.
the
Spork.
thing to make her look like she would actually be crying. If you take a big whiff of menthol right up your nose, it actually helps you cry.
But
Yeah.
she's
There's a few
doing no
different things.
tears.
Well, I think that it didn't hurt that you took a big hit of coke.
Right.
yeah, but I mean
She did a
it doesn't
Tony
last
Montana
this
in
long.
front of everybody.
Tony
Nobody saw
Montana.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
say
the
hello
two
to my little friend.
She gets 5 minutes of it, and then she has to come down, so it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Can
she
I-
would have to boost it with like
No.
some Ritalin, some Adderall, something.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
No,
Don't
but
cut it with
Let me ask you a
fentanyl.
question. All the stories, she's talked a lot on the stand, and she's talked about doing, MDN, whatever that stuff,
MDMA.
mushrooms. Yeah,
MDMA.
you would know,
shrooms.
tripping.
Yeah, she does lots of psychedelic stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But I
she
bet
always
she's
talks
never
about
been out in the
Johnny's.
pasture.
She
Yeah.
always talks about Johnny's issues.
Of course.
Oh,
Like-
dude, hitting that mescaline, dude. She's got a long line of variety.
I guarantee she's never been in the pasture in early dawn, having to get the mushrooms herself from cow shit. I guarantee it.
But she
Yeah.
called it, what irritated me was how she would phrase it.
Mhm.
Like she referred to MDMA as a love drug.
Yeah.
And I'm like, people are in jail
Yeah. For like
doing that.
Yeah, for
long periods
loving.
of time
Yeah.
for loving.
And she
For
just
loving too
casually,
much.
it was a love drug. We just took it. It's just we wanted to have fun and just
Well, that's what Weinstein's in for.
Yeah.
I honestly, I've only taken it once, and I think I was too high.
Yeah, you didn't try to
Wanted
dock
to-
anybody, did you?
No.
Okay.
Because I remember we went to see Hateful Eight, and we had to leave because we were laughing so freaking hard because it was this long establishing shot at the beginning, and we were like, why is it this long? Is he doing it? Does he know we're high? Is he doing it to us on purpose? We had to leave.
But she was so self-righteous about the cocaine. But I don't do cocaine. I don't. What is he? He thought I did it. I don't do cocaine.
She's such
Amber?
Do you have some? What?
I love right here. Johnny Depp's team calls Amber Heard's testimony performance of her life.
I call it that.
She went
too.
off, man.
They were
She went
laughing at her
way
the whole
off.
time. It was so.
Yeah, if we could find the actual, because I don't know if they'll play the actual some of her best hits, but if somebody could find that would be fun to play.
It's just amazing to me that
probably
the
poor
women's
choice of
groups
words.
and stuff are being so quiet throughout this whole thing.
Say that again, Mark.
It's amazing to me that women's groups are being so quiet during
Right.
this whole thing. Like,
You know
you
what-
know what I mean? It's almost like they know she's up there
Right.
doing a
Right.
lot of bullshitting right now. She's doing a lot of damage.
Well, Matt, wasn't she like the figure of
Yes.
like one of the
yeah.
hashtag
But-
#Me2 people?
ALCU, whatever it is.
It reminds
ACLU.
me of Dave Chappelle's like what he said about it, like about Juicy. He was like, people were like, oh, why isn't the black community saying anything? We were helping him by not saying anything. You know what I mean? Like we all were like, so by not saying anything, that was our supporting him.
Exactly.
It's
Who
kinda
didn't
the
know
same
that man
thing.
was full of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh God, Juicy. I am innocent, and if something happens to me in prison, I didn't kill myself.
That was really good. It wasn't as good as the Denver and Georgia versus Denver, whatever his name was, that Rick and Morty did the cartoon. They read the transcript from the court.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows this?
I've watched Rick and Morty. I don't remember that one.
Dude, there was this crazy interaction between the judge and this defendant. The defendant was like, suck my dick. And they just kept going back and forth.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I
and
saw
they,
that.
yeah, and they read the script. Oh, so good. I watched it yesterday.
We should watch it now.
But
No.
honestly, they should be on the side. If they don't know, if they can't tell in the situation who is the aggressor, then they should be silent because Johnny clearly was the victim of abuse in some instances that we know of because we all heard the tape.
Yeah. And we've
So-
seen the injuries.
Where's
If you're
Amber's
saying that they're
proof?
mutually abusive, then stay silent. Then
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and that's all she has to prove is then if
Prove
it's
something.
proven that they all both attacked each other, then she wins completely.
Well, no, then nobody wins. But here's the thing: Johnny is one.
No, because
No.
it's about the op-ed. That's the whole point.
Yeah, no. Well, all I know is in the court of public,
based on fact.
well, culture in the court of public opinion, Johnny won big time.
I know, and that's bigger to him than anything else because it's going to get him back into films. You know, and
George.
this is a guy who was unfairly removed from multiple franchises
Mhm.
because of bullshit put together by a now clearly established corrupt organization called the ACLU. And it's to me, they are more than a little bit disgusting, from just everything that's associated with this. But I feel like it's going to be very difficult for her to say that they were mutually abusive because none of what she's shoveling is backed by any fucking thing. And they actually had somebody actually pulling some of her testimony versus actual films and shit the other day.
Yeah, I found that one a little flimsy.
I like it though, but can I just say this? If you did a drinking game only to the objections
Oh yeah.
when she's on the
hearsay-
stand,
hearsay.
people will be destroyed. Yeah, the hearsay, everything was hearsay.
Take a shot every time you hear it. you have to say
Be under
hearsay.
the table.
The other thing, though, about she wasn't quoting these films verbatim, but
Right.
even I picked up on the carpet thing. And then someone else picked up on something else she had said. It definitely sounds like she's being influenced by film and television.
I mean,
And
we
how
all
yeah,
have been.
yeah.
discusses these
Crazy dramatic.
Jane, consider this. She stole one of her employees' abuse stories.
Yeah.
She wasn't using it.
Okay.
That's the video frozen? Are we oh, okay. TT said never mind. Listen to this though. What I found interesting was and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, Jane, or anybody else that's been mad.
I'm gonna lean
when
towards
you're,
yes.
When you're in court and you are speaking, like you're defending yourself or you're giving your testimony, do you respond to the person asking you the questions, or are you acting and looking at the jury the whole goddamn time?
Depends on
well,
where the
I've
camera is.
had to testify quite a few times as a cop, not like I was like, oh,
Right. I'm saying
right.
like somebody else, not
but
a cop.
What
Yeah,
I
like-
would do, like if I got the defense attorney with a good line, I'd look over and give a wink to the jury sometimes. Like, did y'all never hear the high five story?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
Wait. You there's a high five story?
Yeah, why don't you tell it?
All right, I'll make it quick.
Real
right?
quick.
Yeah. It was DWI. I was on the stand. The defense attorney comes up and it's a form that we filled out for the DWI. It wasn't even my case, dude. I was secondary on this. I'm just doing paperwork. Anyway, so he gives it to me. He goes, now you said in your officer statement that my client was sarcastic when he answered these. Why don't you show me where that sarcasm is? And I said, well, as I'm sure everyone knows, this is my first day, by the way. This is my first time ever testifying. I'm like, as I'm sure everybody's aware that sarcasm is more of a tone in which something is said rather than specifically what is said. However, under the question where it says, do you have a glass eye? And he responded with yes, both of them. I think that is a pretty good example of what I meant.
Yeah.
It was a bad question.
And he grabs it. She's no further questions, Your Honor. I'm like, yeah. And I'm looking at the other guys. I'm like, yeah, right. Cause I nailed it. And so then the prosecutor comes up and he's like, now, did he do anything else like that was, peculiar or off? I was like, yeah, at one point he tried to high five me for, in his words, ruining his life. And I did not pull him over. I didn't get there way later on. And the judge, who hasn't said a freaking word to this point, he goes, hold on. What did he try to do? And I went, he tried to high five me, Your Honor. And I sat there for a second. I was like, oh, shit. I thought he was having a problem understanding what a high five was, so I demonstrated it for him.
Okay, but really,
Rather than just reaffirm that what he did. And
what he heard was a high five. Okay.
Right. And I thought he just didn't know what it meant. I'm like, oh, this dumb. And so I look over at everyone. They're like, what the fuck? So
Like the
there's actually court record of me demonstrating, because it would have to be written down like this, and then the officer demonstrated.
The high five. High fives. You're like the water boy. High five. High five.
On the website of his
Matt,
paycheck,
Matt, they
got to add the high five instructor to it.
yeah,
Thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
sir. Angus.
yeah, but Matt, they probably haven't even transcribed that court record yet, so you're probably good.
Oh.
Let me catch up. I'm going to catch up on some super chats. and
Real
then
quick,
we'll
every
go
time
to-
I was in
okay.
his court,
Yeah.
he was always not. He gave me a little bit more leeway, I think, because I embarrassed myself so bad, so I could be a little bit more sarcastic with the defense.
That's fantastic.
Dude.
So let me catch up with
Worked
these
out.
and then we'll jump back into it. Toxic Man flew for $2. Kanye West ahead of the curve again.
What did Kanye do?
Yeah, what were we talking
so
about?
if you go back 30 to 40 minutes when we were talking about this,
Yeah.
and this was actually relevant.
I
Sorry.
know that
You
story
really don't
quick.
have anybody that knows how to live stream on the show.
No, I'm
So,
like as big as Gary.
yeah.
Sometimes you have to do a super chat roundup.
Keep name dropping; it's working for you so far.
Oh, from Nerdrotic, you don't know him? I do.
Yeah, I don't know the guy. So, but yeah, so the jumping
I've
up
heard
on
of him.
stage, we were talking about all these people jumping up on stage, and I'm like, Kanye West, he ushered in this whole era.
Oh yeah, Taylor Swift, baby.
Yeah, Taylor Swift going up there at the.
I'm
Grammy
sorry.
she didn't
I'm
deserve.
sorry. I'm sorry. But you know what? You don't deserve this. This should be going to.
Right.
He
What's-
did.
what's
He
sad?
did not say that.
He was
said,
right.
He said no offense. He said no offense to you, but Beyonce had one of the best films of all time. He didn't say that she didn't deserve it.
Greatest albums of all time.
That's true.
Greatest album of all time.
Hands down, hands down. Can I sleep with her yet, Jay Z? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, all right.
And then he walked off.
No.
Yep.
Thank you,
Well,
Toxic Man Flew, for your
Okay.
30 minutes. Actually, almost an hour ago. What about for nothing? Punch a Yahtzee. That's sanctioned assault pushed by mainstream media. I'm sorry, it was highlighted, so I didn't mean to put you on Front Street. You don't have to now give me a super chat because I read it. Whatever. What about? Good guy though. What about has his own
I
channel?
will be looking for one though.
Storyman Jack for $2. Oh, that's why Mad isn't hosting.
Yeah, that's why it's been so bad. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because Mad's so great at this. Keely Chow, hail Ad Mad Cheesemo. Okay, another one that's stop starring ones that aren't. George, who said he's showing up in a little bit for
Oh.
$19.99. All hail to you, beautiful people.
Hail
And
to
there
you.
is.
I
We have
guarantee it'll be another 45
just
minutes.
finished my fucking-
Sorry.
60 people in the goddamn chat. Please hit like, share, subscribe, and make sure you share out the link because it really does. Thank you, Culture. It really does help the algorithm gods help us out. What about for $4?
Oh, by the way, do you know whose birthday it is?
Are they on this panel or in that chat?
Jesus.
They might have been.
I was going to say that too.
So was I, but because I don't know when he
Maki?
was born.
Makini.
Yeah, Makini. We did that at the.
No,
Dude,
I know. I just want to remind everybody that he's having a special birthday celebration stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should remind everyone there's another stream you could be at.
Yeah. Just send everybody away. Thanks a lot, Culture Casino.
It's
you
not.
dick.
It's not
That
yet. It's coming
segue
up.
was like
not
skydiving
yet.
without a parachute.
I also want to give a big birthday shout out.
Wait a minute.
I also want to give a great big birthday shout out to my brother and yours, the ninja, Fatal J. It is his birthday today. Ninja.
Ninja.
Yes.
Ninja Blast is a great comic.
Birthday
You
boys.
gotta get it.
I love that man.
Oh,
I
you
love that
freaking
man.
more-
Yeah.
What's
He is
not
so
to
hard.
love?
He is so hard to nail down for a stream, though.
He's your twin.
Yeah, that's what
I
people say.
wanna
I
nail him down.
people took offense to me saying that the other week. I was like, yeah, we're like twins, but just different colors. And everybody was like, what?
Except he's good looking.
Well, and he's more talented. Whatever. So what?
Oh, well,
He likes
you're a
me.
Patriots fan. It makes up for a lot.
By the way, just one more birthday. Today is Bob Seger's birthday.
Hey, Bob Seger.
It was the first celebrity I could find for that joke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, couldn't you find somebody better like in
His birthday
history?
was yesterday.
My anniversary was a week ago. Yay!
Yay.
Mad Cheesemo working on those night moves. There.
It was what?
Night
The
moves.
Sunday Blues.
Can I ask-
I don't know. I don't listen to Bob Seger if you're making a Bob Seger joke right now.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, George!
How you doing, my
George.
friend?
How are you, buddy?
Doing good, my friend.
Let's blow.
I thought we were done with this.
It's culture. How are you, George?
Doing great. I miss y'all.
Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's good to see you.
I
Good to
miss
see
you, man.
you.
I love you, man.
Thank you. I love you always, Culture. How you doing, Mark C? Matt?
What's
Is
up,
that
my man?
Matt?
Hello.
Gang? Scott.
Hey.
I heard y'all talking about
Scott.
Langella and Tox.
By the way, George, glad to see you're alive after I was worried because you left our speakeasy the other night out of nowhere and never said anything. And I guess
I went
assumed
to
you were
check
dead.
on the dog. He had diarrhea, sorry.
Oh,
That's definitely more important than a mad stream.
No, I just totally was dealing with him, and then by the time I got back, it was over.
Hey, by the way, great job over hanging out with Adam Krigler, my man. That was a good
Oh,
stream.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I even retweeted it and told everybody that it would be the one of those streams that I'm not on that I will actually watch.
Yeah.
Now I didn't end up actually watching it, but I did retweet it though.
I appreciate it.
I sent out a super chat in support of the Dix division
saw it.
and this man right here.
I saw
Weird.
you. I was appreciative. I saw it.
Wow,
We're all
like-
Wow, you're on my stream and you're
a
talking
Mad
about
Barber boy.
I totally hooked up Dick's division and this man here. Screw Mad Barber and Sporking News because they are lower than me in sub count.
What happened to Dick in, Dick out, boy? Mad Barber boys
We're
for
missing
life.
You
the
fucked
big
that up.
point
I
here.
did.
Yeah, what's the
y'all
big
were
point,
Mad-
Tox?
I thought y'all were still
Matt
doing the
is
orange.
maturing as a person.
That is-
He's
You
maturing
are?
as a person. He tweeted something out about a show he was not on. That's baby steps.
that is huge.
Steps.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean,
I
heard
do
it.
it to either people
that's
I
love
respect
for George right there.
Yep.
That's a
or
docking
or
moment.
That was
or
not-
people I want to be on their streams. I'll do it for them too.
I would say
Oh.
that's a
Oh,
total
you're
docking
whoring
moment.
yourself. Got
That's
it.
a docking moment.
Matt, how long have you been a member of my channel?
I don't think I am, man.
I am.
You lost a bet.
I am.
And I subscribe. There was no time thing on it.
No one asked me to
was.
be. I just thought I'd be one. And you know what's the best part? It's not like, I don't know, Dick's division needs the help. It's not like he's on a big stream every Friday or nothing.
That
It'd be
poor
nice
little
to get
chap.
a.
Oh, what, Scott? I don't know if you know. He actually is.
Is
Yeah.
it? Well,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Really?
Yeah. Of all the days you.
I cut you off.
Oh man, I'm gonna give you new videos. Hold on.
They've done great. They've done great. We got Culture Casino out there. We got Sporking
This is
News
so
podcast. We got author Stephen Walton.
This is as old as the George song.
We've got
Yeah, but I'm
Lorena
still in it.
Cleo. We've got I'm trying to Vigilante Williamson. We got Jake D. I'm forgetting somebody. Oh my God, I'll remember it later. Brain fart. But he says Kathleen Kennedy will never be fired.
I mean, at least it's a commercial for you.
It's not even the right spelling of the name.
Well, I know because you guys got in trouble or something.
Yeah.
All I know is that Gary, if you're watching, I'll text you. I'll text you later, my friend.
You know when
No
you
big
walk
whoop.
into a local restaurant and they have a plaque on the wall that says voted most favorite restaurant in 25 years ago?
Yeah.
That's this video for Scott.
Yeah.
So in 20 years from now, if YouTube's still around, he's going to have that.
Well, that I have that on a special thumb drive locked up in a vault.
Ooh, listen to George get to work over there.
I mean, George, I've missed that. I missed the. that,
Ultra got a shout
missed
out
it.
Friday night
I did.
from Gary. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's great. Let's stop talking about other people.
what's
No, my pronouns are. So thank you.
That was funny. I like that.
Dude, right now, Scott, in the back, will you type out where I can get that from? I've been asking you.
His name is Mr. Grant Gregory.
Mhm.
I meant the oxygen thing.
Oh, we'll talk about it. You mean this?
Oh, you can order them online.
It's 95% pure oxygen. Everybody's.
It's the ganja, it's the marijuana.
So you want to burn yourself again with that, man?
Okay, so here's a small problem.
Oxygen.
So excessive amounts of oxygen leads to rapid cellular decay.
Oh, he sounds like an
You're
old man.
essentially oxidizing your cells more rapidly. It's not exactly a positive in your system. It can lead to mutation, which can lead to cancer and other problems.
Actually,
Yeah,
it can probably
I
it can
agree.
lead to a real long tail in the back. When
Y'all notice who it is. The two oldest people here, like, the oxygen. Like, come on, man, let us live. We can live life.
Whatever you do, Scott, don't try and light that.
Is Scott relapsing?
I honestly
on
wasn't even
pure
thinking-
oxygen, baby.
Your
I hadn't
mom-
even thought about lighting it until now. Now that's what I want to do.
So do you remember Apollo 1 and that was pure oxygen and there was a spark and they burned up the three?
They burned up the
astronauts?
they
Well,
burned-
unlike you
Yeah.
two, I wasn't there.
Actually, I wasn't.
Oh,
I mean,
my-
at least you didn't make fun of it like George did,
Few years.
and then get NASA to come down.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
you know
light it.
what?
You'll burn out the inside of your lungs and you'll die instantly.
Hey,
So
Scott.
I've been burnt
yes.
Scott, today's thumbnail. Did you like the Amber's face with the 2 wine bottles?
I have to say, and I'm going to show it because you also put it as an overlay. I thought that was fantastic.
That's nice.
But by the way, Scott, you don't have to worry about putting it in the back. I just typed it into Google real quick. It came right up, man. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I know, buddy. It's
called
it's
search
2022.
engine. Yeah,
Yeah.
search engines.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
come on, get that shit off. Okay, so what did y'all think about Langella? I put that tweet out earlier. I mean,
know
what-
what
Oh,
it is.
we just talked about it. Who was the actress? Do you know, George?
I've been researching it because I just finished a video that I'm putting it out tomorrow, and I have it down to 2.
Me
There's
too.
one that actually claims that in her bio she goes, "You can call me they them." So I'm like, okay, she's one of them because I'm
that's her.
cross
That's
because
totally her.
I'm 90%. But
Right.
the thing is, I'm cross referencing it with Facebook posts and like when they announced they were getting the role because he played one of the leads.
Right
George,
now,
But George, wait, George, you've read the book, right? The post
Yes.
Poe
Yep.
book, right? So, do you remember a young wife?
No, that's why I wasn't rescanning it because I don't remember. I don't know.
I'm like going, wait a minute. This is like the descent into madness between the twins,
Right.
That's the
it
follow
could have
down.
just been it could be he just has like Alzheimer's and it was like a prostitute.
But also, though,
Or it could have been a cutie sequel.
But what's worse is
no,
the fact that did y'all see that he put his hand on her fully clothed leg during a love scene and she like,
Sicko. He's a
like-
sicko.
the two I haven't narrowed down to, like one is the chick from the Jack Reacher show, right? It's born in
Right.
91. The other one is 52. You're like, ooh, that's old.
No.
Not compared to him, though. So when they
It's
say
a-
young wife, it could be someone that is just, 30 years younger, but
right. It's
Yeah.
I think it's the 25-year-old when she says in her bio, "No, I am they them."
Oh,
I think
Oh,
Noah.
that was
That's
Jerry
Jay,
Jones.
Yes.
That was
Jay,
Jerry
something like that.
Jones.
Drink the
Look,
Kool-Aid.
look,
What
this
was that?
we're
I
looking
didn't
at
see it,
Jerry
and I-
Jones, the owner of the Cowboys, crush this person's car.
Oh my god!
wait, hold on. How is that his fault? It's not his fault, though, right?
The person was turning. He tried to pass him on the left or on the right.
He's that T-bone.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No. That
Wait.
person turned from the right-hand lane
Yes.
across the left.
I don't know. You can't prove that to me.
We
Of
can't we
course,
just saw it.
because the video
What?
evidence is sitting right in front of you. You can't-
Like, yeah, we just saw the video evidence, dude.
I
It was
no,
like,
you guys are wrong.
he's in the left lane. That car is here. And it's like, oh, that was my turn. That's why it looks such like an
A
awkward
left turn
turn.
from the right hand lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
What?
Dude, wait, isn't there a
Jerry
video-
Jones has money.
Isn't there
So-
a video that goes along with this?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
just watching. Where are you, dude?
No. I mean, you have like a video already set up for Jerry.
Oh, god damn it. That was good. I'm not even on the screen
Yeah.
though.
Well
Producers.
Yeah, can't you put that?
It is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
done. And I can't even make that joke now because, like, I would have. Yeah, I give up.
Well,
Because you
apparently
want glory
he
hole
likes
too.
English?
plowing the glory hole.
It doesn't
Because
look like
that
it
was a
his
big
fault.
black Mercedes hitting a little white Hyundai.
Yeah, and I have to tell
Hey,
you that,
Dalton gone wrong.
Amber's really bumping that coke right now.
Yeah,
She
see?
doesn't do coke.
No, she just does drugs. Here,
Leave
let's
it
watch
there.
the sniffles. Whoa, Jesus.
State of mind.
Here she goes. She's fumbling with something.
Maybe she's reading her line. No,
There's nothing in there.
It's still hearsay, Your Honor.
That
How
might be
dumb
her-
would she be?
It might be her girlfriend's panties or something. Water.
No, someone said it perfect. It was probably some type of, pepper or something to help her cry.
I said
Could be.
menthol.
Because she can't act for shit. So
Well, but it didn't help her cry though, so I think it's just
No.
something to calm her down.
Yeah, she's. I fucking hate this chick. And then
she's wooden.
Cocaine usually helps me calm
Wooden.
down.
Come on, she's wooden. She's like a fucking plank.
well,
can't act.
that's all that these companies hire now. Dead women. They hire dead women actors to do try to be like human.
She is definitely better looking than Captain Marvel.
Has anyone seen the Doctor Strange yet?
No.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh yeah, you saw it, Jen. I saw
I've
it.
seen
I'm
it.
gonna go see it tomorrow. I think.
I'm going to see it. I have to say, my friends
I gotta
up
review.
in Boston area, people in the community like Thomas Gilkey and a bunch of other people are waiting to. Yeah, Brightest Day and all that. They're waiting for the 20th for me to go because
Macklyn Made It.
Mother's Day weekend and then my wife's birthday next weekend. So they were nice enough to bump it out like 3 weeks to wait for me to go see it. So
Yeah.
Oh, that is
he's already
nice.
done his
Yeah, when
release
the
on
rest of us are getting ready to watch a real movie, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh yes, that.
Are
Oh,
you
this-
fucking
the
kidding
same
me?
movie that took
Are you
China
fucking kidding me?
took China off the back of his coat because they were scared
I didn't
that
like that.
China would be
Bro.
upset.
No, hold up,
Dude.
bro.
Sorry,
they're
I
not even
sounded like
playing-
Edwin.
They're not even playing volleyball in it, dude. They're playing
Yes,
football on
sure.
the beach. And then they're playing with girls. No
but
one's
wait,
wearing denim. Then
they're
the
not-
two girls try to do the high five. Culture, let me finish. Then the two girls try to do the Top Gun high five and they fail. Why is that exciting?
They gave the girls Top Gun high fives.
Yes.
Wait, are the girls playing topless?
No.
No, the guys
Not
are.
these days.
You wanted to interrupt me for that.
Then it would be called
Well done.
Top Gun Sugar Tits.
Storyman
That
Jack.
Starring Mark with a C.
Trailer pissed me off.
Storyman Jack for $5. Just like someone I know who keeps saying he will invite me on, but right, Scott? LOL. This is on my dad's credit card, so I'm good. $5. Hey man, Wednesdays are your show to come on, and I have invited you before. It might have been a long time ago, and way to put me out in on Front Street. I like it though. I like it.
He put you on blast, bro.
He's good at. You know what? Got to respect it. I'll pencil you in a few weeks. Talk to my assistant.
How come his leading lady is not in the sequel here, the Top Gun thing? What was her name?
Oh yeah.
Well, because
Kelly McGinnis, because
Because
she looks
yeah.
like Jabba the Hutt.
yeah, she
Yeah,
didn't
she-
spend any time on the E-meter, unlike Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, she spent no time on the
See, it's- Yeah,
Oxygen.
C is
Pure
filled with
oxygen.
thetans. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
Exactly.
That bad, yeah. Zimu, look after his people. Look at Tom.
So culture, I thought they were supposed to have like 50 cameos, but I was reading that they only had like 60.
Dude,
They had
No.
Did
7.
they cut them?
they cut the shit out of it.
Oh.
They shot so many. Look, the over under in Vegas was like 40. And the total number of cameos that were supposed to have been shot were over 50. 54 was the last number that I'd heard. They cut them all.
Sources.
No, they literally shot they wasted like half a day for a whole lot of people. Plus, they reshot significant scenes in the film to try to make Wanda look like less of a C word, and they failed.
But is she now the new villain, her and Kang, for the MCU?
Well, I don't know. Have you seen the end of the film yet?
I saw a deleted
I
scene.
mean,
The thing is,
I deleted scene,
See what
clip.
you're talking about.
It felt like they were
Easy.
afraid to just
I
let
know.
her
Let's
be the villain.
let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Spoiler free. It's my channel. Go fuck yourselves. I'm trying
I
so
don't-
hard. It's almost impossible to stay away from some spoilers.
If you notice, I've seen it, but I went mute because I would never want to spoil it for you.
You're a
'Cause,
gentleman.
I know, because your favorite movie is still,
I swear to cards, I don't want to plug up my stream deck. All right, it's over there.
Hard Locker. You can't. That's
You know what? On the spoiler
Boom.
thing, you take some personal responsibility and go to another stream if you don't want to hear spoilers.
Did you ever think, Mad, when that happened?
Everybody dies at the end of this multiverse movie. The whole thing.
No,
They
all the
bring back
men.
Thanos. There's another
All the men.
snap, and everybody goes.
Just the men.
Right. All the men and all the women who think they're men
Yes.
are
Yes.
gone. So the entire world, the only thing that's left are 2 trans swimmers. That's the
All right,
only
hold-
thing left in the world.
All right, guys. She's taking another hit. Hold on. Yeah, that's
still hearsay, Your Honor.
She definitely looks like a
Yeah,
cokehead.
she's
May we
snorting
approach
something.
you?
I've done enough of that. Yeah.
Jesus, that gets you. Oh, TMZ,
All right,
stop.
well, go to TMZ.com.
Bishop, can
Damn.
you pull up 272, please?
Oh, 272. Oh, I need a hit. That tissue is made out of cocaine.
After you go to LA.
Unbelievable.
I'm telling you,
Depp-
I truly think
Why do
it's
you have
something to
wipe
try
your nose
to.
with your hand when you have a tissue.
I don't know. I think she's the type that's trying to make herself cry, and she is a terrible actress.
She can't do it. And they described her. I mean, they talked about the condition she has,
Mhm.
histrionic personality disorder. I think whatever it is, if she's doing something, it's literally to stop her from being overly dramatic.
Good
And
point.
it's failing
It's just
miserably.
blowing my
Adderall,
mind that
man.
she got up there and talked so much shit though. I mean, is there no like punishment for all of the crap she's up there talking?
Well, it is. It's
I
what
was
Johnny
amazed.
Depp's doing. It is.
Huh?
You're right. You're right, Mark. But I think it's Johnny Depp is having his moment. If you think about it, he's allowing her to show his. I don't know how he lost in England because when you hear
Well,
everything,
the judge pretty much said it, but real quick, because I haven't been paying attention. Are we watching the video of her just posing for the photo? Is that the photo, y'all?
No,
Is
that's
that-
just her
don't understand.
snorting her
Oh,
So
pepper.
this is something different than when she stopped and she had the photographer there and she looked over and he took a picture of her.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was the same one or not. Like, because she wasn't sniffing anything. She was posing for a photo.
She is truly a cunning linguist.
Did y'all see
how long
what?
you been waiting for that one?
I know he's been holding it. Did y'all see?
I
what
could feel it because he just kept interrupting me.
Scroll back
Hey,
up.
Scott,
This
Right there. Bam. Read it.
crap. It says the thing with John. Okay, from Amber Heard's side, the thing with Johnny, it's like the sun shines on you and it's glorious, and then he forgets you and it's very, very cold. Marge Sherwood says the thing with Dickie, it's like the sun shines on you and it's glorious, and then he forgets you and it's very, very cold. And then Tom Ripley says, so I'm learning. Well, Amber responds, when you have his attention, you feel like you're the only person in the world. That's why everyone loves him so much. The same exact thing the character says in The Talented
that-
Mr. Ripley.
It wasn't.
way.
It wasn't.
I
verbatim.
didn't think it was verbatim either.
This was debunked, but it was the same sentiment.
Okay.
It sounded very similar.
It definitely made you think, right?
Mhm.
Like she's
And it wasn't the first thing. There were several different things that she clearly was influenced by.
right.
Everything she said, you could hear on an average Lifetime movie of the week. It was pretty much that same scenario they use for every single movie that they have.
Right.
He was
Right.
great in the beginning and wonderful, and then the monster. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's the
It's
same thing.
it's every Hallmark, the escape of the starfish, the Susie B. Anthony story. They're always something weird, like the missing leg, the June bug, story. I hate that.
Julia
Sorry.
Roberts sleeping with the enemy.
But here's my question. She describes an incident, and she does this a couple times, where he attacks somebody else. So why not call that witness
Thank you.
to testify to that incident?
I was wondering that too. It should
Yeah.
be easy enough to prove, right?
Right.
Yeah.
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 And look, the problem is that in the next cross, she's going to get destroyed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. I mean, the
I
cross.
can't wait.
That's going to be exciting. I can't wait. I hope it's definitely Monday, right? Because I want to talk about it Monday night
I
on my
wanna
live
know when they
stream.
pull out the glove. Right.
I think
So
that
Johnny gets up and he tries to put the glove on. It doesn't fit.
Well, you got to quit.
I think
Oh,
that
Look at this. This is what. Wait a minute, real quick. I'm sorry, Matt, but real quick. They're talking about her playing into this. Like Johnny gets up to walk out and she flinches away from him, all scared. Hold on, let's start that over. Look at her. Oh Lord, it's Johnny.
Oh my
God. He's coming at me. Oh my God, he's watch how
see
she.
that.
Yeah, watch
that's
it again.
great.
Watch her face, man.
Okay. So
Oh God.
a couple of funny things, right? She's been mirroring him
Yep.
the entire time until she gets to her testimony time, and then she changes her outfits to like be fucking what's the Netflix The Handmaid's Tale, right? And that's not Netflix, but it's some other fucking streaming bullshit.
Hulu,
She
I
like
think.
yeah, she starts to go all Handmaid's Tale now.
Yeah.
Fucking C word.
Oh my God.
She is such an idiot. Like, oh Lord.
What'd they think? Johnny's going to jump her? She's gonna go-
That's what she makes it seem like. Like,
Right,
no,
right.
that she's an abused woman,
Right,
and
right.
that just the sight of him catching her off guard is like the time he came out of the bathroom after I smashed a bottle over his head, and he said, "Excuse me." She's a fucking psychopath.
She
That's in
is.
my view. That's my view.
No, I agree. Hey, Scott, I sent you a tweet in the private chat. Play that. It's Chet Hanks.
Okay.
Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, I love that.
I put it up earlier on Twitter. He did this. He was interviewed by this SJW, and he says in 30 seconds what he thinks of it. It's hilarious.
Where'd you send it to?
In the private chat.
Oh, private chat. I'm sorry. Right here. George's Giant Slayer. Let's put that right there.
It's funny as hell.
Hold on. Let me stop sharing this one because if I do that, you'll see my DMs, and there's very important people in there, and I don't want to show you guys that.
You don't want everybody to see how many different
how many people I've been begging to come on the show.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Yeah, that's me.
There it is. That's hilarious.
All right, hold on. Let's.
looks like you got some.
Are there any marginalized communities you want to apologize to? I don't know. Maybe the Patois community.
Nah, I don't feel like I've truly done anything offensive. So
you don't see it as cultural appropriation. You see it as like a celebration of culture,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like social justice warriors can like go kick rocks.
Yeah.
What is this?
He's such a deep interviewer.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No comment. Got it.
No, I mean, I 100% agree. Social justice warriors can kick rocks.
So real quick, that's Tom Hanks. Yeah, well, it's Tom Hanks' son, right?
Yeah, it's Tom Hanks' son.
Oh, the one who's always pretending to be Haitian or something?
No,
Yeah.
Jamaican, because he like mastered the patois in Jamaica, and he went there, and they said it's like, and so they keep asking him like, you're appropriating their culture, and you need to apologize. He's like, yeah, no.
Yeah, he likes it. I don't know.
Couldn't make profits from it. So.
But dude,
Pretender.
so can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
like a
another question, I guess. Go ahead.
Can
we get a poll in the chat on whether or not he can ask a question?
Who's this?
I'd love to see that. Let's get that. Can culture and
It looks like Pepto-Bismol room.
I love it.
Yeah, it looks like what Sebastian Stan wore.
Like at the inside of his jacket. Yeah, go ahead.
You
Go
look
ahead.
real hard. You'll find a clitoris in there somewhere.
What do you? Culture, ask your question.
I mean, this is getting ridiculous, Culture. Let's
Come
go.
on, Culture. Well, let's give the poll some time. It's up already.
Oh, it is up. Okay. Culture, while you do that, another $5 from Storyman Jack. I find it hilarious that the very fact she has been influenced by film or stories says that she is absolutely lying and no one even questions it. So this
Everybody's questioning it.
I think everybody is.
Here's the thing: if people think she's lying, who's next, Jesse? Like, I mean, come on.
Well, what I find interesting is their accounts are so different. They're so different. Like they rarely match up, and I understand there's her story, his story, and the truth.
Okay, but there's all his stories backed up by physical, video, and audio evidence. So fuck her.
Yeah, but dude, she was in Chicago trying to get a sub at 3:00 in the morning, and then
Right.
Johnny approached her.
Right.
Like,
He's and she had a rope around her waist.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, and he was wearing a red hat, and they said it was MAGA country.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So there you go.
Two Haitian guys. Hey, it's MAGA country.
She makes it sound like he was trying to kill her on a daily basis.
Like legit,
every
man.
Day he was trying
cavity
to murder this chick. Yeah.
Yeah, what about that cavity
Broken
search? I heard.
bottles and-
Yeah.
What the hell?
The only thing that she is accomplishing here is people going, you know what? She kind of deserved it if he did do it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it. Like,
Dude, there are a lot of people that are like, you know what? Even if it happened that way, she sucks.
Yeah.
How many ladies are gonna like more than once let you shove like objects in their bodies in places? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, Jane.
Whoa. What?
I don't think that's an appropriate
Yeah.
I can ask
for
the question.
somebody that knows.
Yeah.
My
No, I
follow-up
mean, because
question to that is, why is this story just now coming up?
Exactly.
Right.
Such a
Oops, sorry.
horrific story, right?
Have you guys seen this?
I had a question.
So, well, real quick, you
What's
can
your
talk
question?
later. Yeah,
I
go
don't-
ahead.
there's still 2 minutes on the poll.
I don't fucking remember anymore, and I don't care.
Hey, Matt, I have a question for Matt.
Okay.
When you were a police officer and you walked and you answered a
Walked the
domestic
beat.
dispute, and you had the man who said she hit me, and the woman said he hit me. No, I don't know what you call it. When you were, no, that's what culture said. I said when you
that's
go
what
to
culture said.
When you go to a domestic call and the wife's just like in Merge, she's like he hit me, and he's like she hit me. What did you do?
Usually, yeah. Calm down. All right, man. What? Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? Talk to me. I'm here for you. No, don't worry about her. She's fine. No. I mean, every situation is different. I think I told the one about I was just on patrol because out doing whatever, and I see a dude walking with a video camera and a baby, and it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, well, this is gonna be interesting. And, so I picked him up, and so what happened was he was at the house. Him and his wife were in a fight, and he's holding the baby, and he has the camera because he gets beat a lot by her, and she kicks him in the balls as he's holding the baby in this camera.
God.
Right?
All right,
Now-
so guys, you got to hold your thought there because I'm sorry, I know you have a great story. You're going to come in right after Culture because Culture
It better
did win.
Fucking be worth it.
He won. Culture, what was your what were you going to say?
Question.
I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care anymore.
Okay, Dick's Division rules. Woo! You're up.
I mean, I kind of put a damper on the rest of my story. So while I was dealing with him, and
What the fuck are you talking about?
getting back to the station, as I was doing that, she was already at the police station making a report saying that he beat her with like a stick or a ruler or something. Because what happened was she took a ruler and was just hitting her own back like this because we had the female officer line it up with one of her own.
Oh,
and it
you
was
told this one on
perfect.
my stream like 3
was
times
it
before.
Yeah.
I hadn't heard it. Pretty good story.
It is. They literally lined it up, and I think that's actually really amazing.
And we'll probably hear this again in 2 weeks. Anyway, I had a question. It was good. I'm really unhappy right now.
Well,
anyways,
I'm
going to show this video, guys. This is a day after one of the big fights with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp, and it kind of shows her and James Franco coming out of her penthouse.
Doing a little muchacho.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this is the apartment that her and her husband, Johnny Depp at the time, owned together with his money.
So he owns it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh shit, yo, come on, man.
It is riveting stuff.
Wait.
Wait.
What happened?
Just wait. Right now she's in the parking lot.
She's got dirty feet. She wasn't wearing any shoes.
Well, she's dirty. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is a young man by the name of James Franco.
Okay, cool dude.
Her husband Johnny Depp isn't there.
Okay. People can be in the elevator.
Look at I always rub up against my friends like this.
I mean, yeah, I do. Like, have you never had a bro?
Is she a bro?
Yeah.
What? Oh, wow.
What? Look.
I mean, head to head.
Yeah, dude. It's called a bro head rub.
Yeah.
Then they go. Yep. Okay, that's the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Thought that would be the
Just
end.
looked like he was crying.
Isn't the
and needed
beginning
a friend?
The beginning usually isn't the beginning the end and the end
This
is
is
the beginning?
the end. Hey, look, all I know is
Pumpkins.
I know I was with you on that. All I know is that in my view, she was the adulteress. She was the one trying to raise up her status in Hollywood by going after Johnny Depp. She was the abuser on footage and on tape. She is the one that put him in harm's way and almost disabled him physically forever. And he threw a bottle once or a glass at a wall because she was ripping on him after his mom's death. Whatever. Okay.
How dare you? She has alopecia.
Oh,
Sorry,
shit.
wrong woman.
Oh, shit. I am so sorry about that.
I'm going to, okay?
Man, I want to know what the joke was that Rock was going to say when he's like, "Oh, remember for that second."
Oh, and he like caught himself.
I was like, I wanted to know that.
Did you hear about the one he made after the Dave Chappelle thing? About how he got slapped by the softest.
He's the one where he said, "Is Will Smith here?" That one?
No, the one where he said he was the softest person in rap.
Oh no, I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He used a hard H on it.
Can I? Yeah.
Wait, we got to take a poll if you can ask another question. That was only for the last one.
Valid point.
No, go ahead. Culture, I'm messing with you. I love you.
Don't apologize, please.
I'm not. I love the guy. He's
The
great.
only reason he just put himself behind there is so he can edit 14 videos and create
And laugh,
six,
by the way.
create 6 more channels and dominate the world. But let's, we've been having wow, what's that look? What is that look? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Okay. We've been talking about some serious stuff. So,
my God, again?
I don't do that. I just
Dude,
want you to know.
who's doing that?
Who did that?
I guess looks like a celebratory bro kiss to me.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. And
maybe for Hurt Locker fans.
this is more of something that Matt and I have been doing lately.
Oh, on board. I'm
Really?
back.
Are
Okay.
you kissing each other?
No.
That's what we were just talking
Dude,
about.
I showed you. I hadn't finished editing that docking video yet.
Well,
so.
I won. That's all I know. So we're going to look at famous
Just because you
daughters
come
with their
first
mothers.
doesn't mean you won.
You have a stressed out urethra. It's easier for you to win.
Well, you know what? So what? All's fair in docking war.
No.
So we're going to rank famous mother-daughter duos. Gwyneth Paltrow and
What?
Apple Martini.
No.
This isn't all right. I'm on board. Whatever.
No, we got a better one after this.
Okay.
This is for Mother's Day. Jennifer Lopez and Munez. Okay.
Jennifer Lopez is an alien.
This one blows my mind. They look almost exactly
wow.
like
Reese
Reese
Witherspoon
Witherspoon and
without
Ava
a
Phil.
spoon.
Yeah,
How old is her kid?
she's like 18.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell us these things before we comment.
Ava Philippe is, that works.
Ryan Felipe.
Yeah, 'cause the specific things that went on YouTube, like, do you have any pictures of children that you show?
They look just alike.
Don't
Yeah.
they?
Mm-hmm.
In a non-aggressive sexual way.
I don't know.
You're the one that brought that
This
up.
looks like Ryan
None
They
of
even
that
have
on
the
this
same
panel.
dimples. So imagine
How old is she?
30 years from now.
I want to say she's 18. Hold on. Someone look up Ava Philippe.
Well, you got to look
I'm
up
not
all the
putting that in my
daughters.
search
Reese,
history in case
but
she's not.
Reese
Yeah,
Witherspoon is like
let's
two.
get ages on these things.
All right. Hold on. I
Yeah.
got you.
She's at least 20 kids.
I-
Dial it back.
Okay. Age is. She is 22. I don't know if that's the right biography. Is born
She was born in
September 9th,
1999.
1999. So
Yeah.
she's of age. So
I
damn,
told you.
she's fine.
So what are we
Nice
judging
piece.
them on?
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
to rank them? How are we ranking them?
Threesomes or something,
we
isn't it?
dipped into the sexist side of Scott, and
Yes.
now we're like objecting
No.
women.
This
I
is
thought
Mother's Day.
I thought we were going to be looking at fashion from the gala again.
Well,
What
oh,
mushrooms did
Matt,
Mrs.
this is
Spork
like
make
that
for
ad that I
dinner?
showed
Oh,
you
look
about
at cute
Who
Lola.
the fuck is that? Oh,
that's Demi Moore and Rumor Willis.
Yeah, rumors of age, although, God.
she
they-
was in Man of the House or no House Bunny.
Menzies.
Rumor's funny.
She is funny. There was another something she was
and
in. that was
Demi
great.
is crackers, dude.
These are the famous Yolanda daughter. Oh no, Hayden daughters.
I don't know who that is.
who?
I don't
know
either.
who they are.
I have no
Yeah.
clue.
Hadid.
Oh, it's Hadid. Okay.
She's
I
famous
don't know
for
who
being
Hadid is.
Hadid, Bella Hadid. Who's
Why
she?
are they famous?
Somebody.
They're models, right?
Kardashian type famous.
Oh, so they have a sex tape?
No.
Oh,
So their
Famous-
dad was a lawyer for an accused killer.
Hillary
No,
and the
that's
Joker
a
Clinton.
transgender woman.
Oh, God.
Hillary and her pet horse.
God.
You know what?
Mean.
Head ho ho. Yeah, maybe.
I just want you to
Nothing
know.
wrong with Chelsea that paper bag can't fix.
I just want you all to
I
know,
think her natural hair better.
Miss
couple.
Clinton. I did not suicide myself. Next is
Calm down,
Jada and
Chelsea.
Willis Smith.
Oh my god.
Alopecia's real, guys.
Yeah.
She looks like an alien.
Well,
I
I mean,
hope-
when you shave your head, it's really real.
I hope that Jada taught her that when you whip your hair back and forth, it could cause
Comes off.
yeah.
It comes off.
She got pointy. She looked like a
But you
demon.
know
in that
how you
picture.
keep your hair on when you whip it around is you use Culture Casino's hair weave glue.
I really
Nice.
Hope, I really hope some of y'all got to whip my hair back.
We all did, buddy.
Of course, we all got it.
Cindy Crawford and Kaya Gerber, who is of age.
Okay.
That just
She
sounds
looks just like a
that-
mama.
That just sounds like
She
some
looks
gibberish
just
kid
like
would
her.
Say, Kaya
Yeah.
Gerber.
Yeah, Kaya Gerber. We got Madonna and Lourdes Leon.
Lords.
Okay.
Good Lord.
That's a very old picture because Madonna doesn't look anything
Madonna
like that.
doesn't look like anything like Madonna.
Well, she stopped
Madonna
taking
looks
that.
like she got hit in the back of the head with a baseball bat.
Well,
A couple of times.
after
She got hit in the face with a baseball bat a few times.
No, it's
Probably
like
the frying pan in the face, and somebody used a cricket bat in the back of the head.
Too much plastic surgery.
yeah. Also, they
Yeah.
stopped being able to get as much of that special medication made out of certain really terrible things. And a lot of them.
Plasticine
Onions.
No, it's something completely different. But you know, it's
guys.
conspiracy.
Hey, Sailor.
Yeah, Sailor Brinkley Cook and Christy Brinkley. She
She's
Uptown
breaking her
Girl.
wrist.
Uptown Girl.
Look like an alien, but otherwise okay.
Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of
She got a
scary.
much bigger
got a
head than
really
a
Now,
big
back
head.
in the
She
day
got a
when
big
she
head,
got
man.
together with
I got
That was a pretty damn big head.
I gotta say, Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. I like them. I'm not saying.
that's a bad angle for Kate.
Yeah,
Kate's stunning.
Yeah.
yeah.
that whole family's pretty based.
They are pretty based,
Fuck,
man.
They are.
She
They
just came.
are.
Goldie Hawn just came out with a video talking about children's mental health after this pandemic.
Yeah,
And-
dude.
Well, she and Kurt Russell never got married,
No, yeah.
and
they've been-
probably
That's the
have
secret
the
to their
most
longevity.
stable yeah,
Yes.
they
stable
do.
relationship in Hollywood.
They do. The most stable relationship in Hollywood. Dude is based as fuck.
There you go, Scott.
And
I just sent it to you in the private chat. That's what Madonna looked like last month.
okay, we'll look at it in a minute. I also have to say that Almost Famous is one of the best movies.
Oh, dude, and
ever.
but it rewind even back, dude. Well,
What?
I can't see shit. Fuck this. Get that out the fucking screen. They're wearing masks. Fuck that.
I don't even know who they are.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Ripa, she
that's-
that's whatever America show with Regis Philbin. or
Regis
dead.
is dead, man.
Yeah,
Is he
Regis
dead?
now.
No. Is
Yeah,
he
he's been
dead?
dead.
Oh, yeah,
He's
he's been.
dead for
I
a
met
while.
him once. I met him once when I went to a Notre Dame high school, and we were invited to Carnegie Hall. No, the Waldorf Astoria to go to a Notre Dame college, and he was a big booster of Notre Dame. Really nice guy.
Catch you later, Mad.
I don't know
Yeah,
when
big
did
Notre
it
Dame.
become popular for women to have like these like caterpillar eyebrows? I remember.
These are two beautiful women.
Yeah, Lisa.
No, not
Lisa,
them before. The other lady.
Lisa Bonet, beautiful.
Zoe,
Zoe,
She's pretty, man. She
Yeah,
has
this
that.
is a bad picture.
She's
They-
got Lenny's bone structure
look,
in the face.
She does, man.
I-
That kind of creeps me out, man.
I know.
They both have.
Come on.
Yeah, but they both have her eyes. Like
Yeah, that's-
Lisa's
she's
like.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Lisa Bonet
Lisa can
made a
still get
movie.
it though.
What was
Well,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's
one
about
with
voodoo
De
and stuff in
Niro.
Louisiana.
Yeah, De Niro and the Mickey.
No. It was the guy that was the villain in Iron Man 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mickey
yeah,
Rourke.
that's what I said, but
Yeah.
it was with Mickey Rourke
Oh,
and
you said Mickey
Robert De
Rourke?
Niro.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
De Niro was the
an
devil.
intense film.
Yep. It was an NC-17 when it first came out.
I
Yeah,
have.
it was intense.
I have no clue who these people are.
I have no idea either.
Who is Lisa Rinna? Is she one of like those? I don't know. We're moving on.
Lisa Rinna. She was a soap opera star. She's with Denny
Oh
Hamlin.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Andy McDowell, one of the prettiest women ever.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when she lets her hair be natural, not straight like that.
Yeah, the curls, man.
Yeah, her naturally curly look is beautiful.
Groundhog Day. She was great. in
Oh
Groundhog Day.
God, no.
Name me.
It's horrible.
Oh God, who is that? Is that Woody Allen?
Yeah.
No, it's-
She looks just like Woody Allen, dude.
Just the glasses.
And what's
She looks a
great
bit
is,
like Martha
as you
Stewart.
can see here, Meryl Streep has her talking points shoved up her sleeve.
Yeah,
Right.
that was good.
She looks good though.
Uma Thurman, gotta love her. Gotta love her.
Wow.
No, you don't.
I do.
Oh,
I can't stand this Dakota, whatever her name is.
Griffiths
You
looks
don't
like
like
She looks
somebody
like her
like
father.
her.
She looks like Don Johnson.
Yeah, she does.
That's the problem. She looks too much like Don
Yeah,
Johnson.
yeah.
Okay, and my next story for you all.
And those little girls are beautiful.
Yeah.
Wait, did you show the Madonna one?
Oh no, yeah. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Hold on.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my God, that's disturbing.
I know. When she did that TikTok a month ago, that was her latest
Oh
image.
shit, we lost Mad.
No.
Yeah.
Oh wow, where are you?
Ah!
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
What
the
is
hell?
wr't? Her. She looks
That's not
dead.
Madonna.
Yeah,
Is that
it is.
Madonna?
Yeah.
Ooh, to her face.
Jesus. Oh my God.
She
Yeah.
just
See
pulled
what,
it.
see what I mean? You got
You done went too
a
far.
frying
See that?
pan in the front of her face and a cricket bat in the back of the head, and that's what happens.
Did she come from some special bloodletting ceremony? What the frig? I mean,
I don't understand. She was so pretty.
But she doesn't want to age, so she keeps pulling.
That's
it back.
disturbing.
She was aging well.
Her eyes look like a dead person. Like I can't look at that anymore.
She looks like Little Kim.
Oh my God.
Well,
albino. Like albino Little Kim.
So weird.
Way to go there, Scott. Way to go there.
Anytime, guys. Hey, hashtag things we did in the 90s. Does anybody remember these slides? The one that burned you to death and the other one that electrocuted you?
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, still the best. Next.
We survived.
Yeah. You remember how you had to manually defrag every few weeks? Yep. Y2K was a thing.
Made me lots of money.
It should have been a thing.
Oh, dude, I made. I'm not even going to begin to tell you how much money I made back then.
There was only one real problem in Y2K, and that was the generators across the United States, the electric generators.
Yeah.
They only had a 2-digit year on their vibration sensors.
Right.
So, and what would happen is after the vibration got too much, it would automatically shut them down.
Yeah.
And the fear was that when it rolled over, they would go back to the year 0.
Right.
And then the vibration would be so far out of line it would shut down the entire electrical power grid.
Oh yeah, and then
But
descending
I fixed
chaos.
it, and I was flying in the air during Y2K. So.
Thank you for fixing it.
Yeah.
You remember? Did you have a Sky pager?
Yes.
No,
I mean,
had one of those.
I didn't have
in
one.
San Francisco Bay.
I didn't have one that was this fancy. Mine, you'd have to put 911 if it was an important,
I had one that was
call.
a little bigger. I'm just saying a little.
Wow.
Wait, you could call with those?
No. You left a message.
Right, but you could also
texting.
respond back.
Yeah.
Yeah, my pops
You
never
two-way
would let me have one of those because the drug dealers
Of
would
course.
always use them. So,
I was such a white suburban kid. I'm like, I gotta get one now. So I got
Was
one
that
of the ones
your
that was
boss,
like,
Sugar Tits that kept slapping you in the ass.
well, Sugar Tits said if I didn't answer, I was fucked.
Yeah, when Sugar Tits paged me, it was over.
It was over.
do what you will. I will never be ashamed.
Waiting for mom to get off the phone so I could dial up and maybe
that was
masturbate.
painful.
Dude,
Well, it was really hard to do that at
Oh,
14.48k modem, so Scott. That's
Yeah,
the problem.
no, 1200 baht, baby.
BBS.
Nah, man, we were rocking it on the BBSs. Yeah, we were, dude. We'd pull down our wares, we'd upload our wares. I'd send cracks and shit to people. We were hacking banks. Shit was good back then. It was amazing.
I remember upgrading to a 56k modem. Think the internet can never get faster than this.
Why, West?
No, dude,
Wow,
I got
West.
the
That dude was
128.
dangerous.
Yeah,
What's up with
dude,
this
he
guy, man?
scares me, and I think I might have known
He
him.
killed somebody, man.
He definitely did. Dude, tell me you didn't remember the Sears catalog for
I
Christmas.
used to look forward to getting
Oh,
that.
dude, who did
So
it?
I didn't remember that because we didn't have those. We don't
You
even have
had a
Sears.
Sears
You
catalog.
was no
Australians
Sears in
are like,
Australia?
you're like, yeah, you're like from another world.
You guys
Did y'all
are so
have
upset
any
now.
Toy Story book?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
They had Wally the Wallaby.
Sears-
So
No,
that's
okay.
a good one, too.
We don't have Where's Waldo. We have Where's Wally.
Ah.
That's a legitimate thing. That's the same thing except his name's Wally instead of Waldo. So we can get
Seriously?
away with stealing it. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
Jane, do you remember when you got your Sears catalog and you would open it and you would circle everything you wanted for Christmas?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I had
hell
a
yeah.
list. I cut out pictures. And
Dude, Jane,
descriptions
I
and
could just
page
see
numbers.
you. I could just see you with like Jane's 1992 Christmas list, like scrapbook. Oh, I could just see it.
He
Organized.
wasn't even
Yeah.
born in 92.
Yeah, I thought of a number because it was the 90s. I'm sorry. I had buddies who dressed like this. They're usually like my friends
Oh,
from
God, nerd cookies. Holy
from
shit.
Staven. What does she have to
She
say?
smashed you in the chat, bro.
Well, that's what she does.
I love Elaine.
It'd be even better if she came on a stream, but she's so busy.
Oh, she's huge now. She's
yeah,
big.
she's
blown
big
up.
time.
She and Nick.
C4 stage. Are you talking? Oh, as we go down the line, yes. I had a
That's funny.
I had a beard shaving incident. Thank you, Nerd Cookies.
You went too far, didn't you?
It went way too far. So thank you.
I've been there.
My wife was saying something. My daughters were trying to use the bathroom. Everybody was screaming, and I took the guard off to do my mustache, like trim it up a little bit, and I went bzzzt, right up on the side of my face.
Jeez, oh, Pete,
It happens.
she is killing you in the chat right now, bro. It's
What is she
hard.
saying? Well, highlight that shit. I'm so
not-
far behind.
I'm not your producer right now. It's Mr. Grant Gregory.
Scott upgraded his PC right after they sell a kit. Hey, wait a minute. This past year, thanks to all of you at YouTube and my members, I bought a new computer.
Kid. Oh.
No, I got rid of the kid. But I bought a new computer that has a terabyte of storage.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Just a single one?
I don't know much more about that because it was really, Culture who thought of everything and told me buy this. And I said,
this.
okay.
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, do you remember, I don't know, Criss Cross?
Hey, Chris Cross will make
They're
you
gonna make you jump.
The
Yeah.
Daddy Mac will make you jump.
How about Cartoon Network?
How about getting someone who isn't as white as Culture to sing that next time?
Yeah, that was
Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Jesus.
Yeah, 99, and it's time to go off with your mixtape, your Sega Genesis, Bagel Bites, Surge, Blockbuster. Dude, I guess Blockbuster got offered to buy in big to Netflix when they first started, and they just never thought it was going to be anything. And now look,
Script Doctor's in the chat too.
Hey!
And you know who else is in the chat, Scott?
No.
My wife.
Where is that?
Flu.
That's
Nice.
Mrs. Flu. I thought so, but I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, she's decided to come on to the Saturday show.
Thank you.
She's a pink and sexy Flu.
Well, we have a beautiful group of 63 people watching right now. Please hit like, share it out. We're only going to go for a little bit longer.
We just hit 100 likes.
Did we really?
Yeah!
Thank you, everybody.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. We've been steady over 100 for the last 3 or 4 weeks now. So thank you.
The mummy.
Now, hey, look, the pixie haircut from the 90s or today's left.
SJW.
Yeah, I didn't know how to put that.
Nose ring crowd.
I guess things made out of denim. I don't know what this one is. A sundress out of denim?
Oh, wow.
that was very common.
Yeah, that's in Canada. That's like high fashion.
Oh,
Denim?
I guess.
Yeah, you've never heard of the Canadian tuxedo?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm just kidding, Canadian friends. This is a joke.
This I believe is a library.
Yes.
Yeah, a library.
Yeah, kids, a library is where we used to have to go to a building and actually find a book to find information about what we were researching.
I have the
when research was
Encyclopedia
hard.
Britannica, so
Yeah, me too. I love those. But I
I
still
still love the
libraries are.
library.
I had Encarta
I
95
have a
on
case
CD, so
of
bam.
Jolt left. I have a case of Jolt still.
Do you really?
Yep.
What?
in the
They still
fridge.
make this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
I
good.
found it
Never
3
heard of
years
it.
ago. It's twice the caffeine of Mountain Dew.
Yes, all the sugar and twice the caffeine.
What does it taste like?
It's so
kind
good.
of-
Imagine
little
Coke
sweeter
if
than
it were
Coke.
like 3
Like
times
crack.
as
Yeah.
Safe sex was what it was all about, Left Eye. We know.
Wait. You remember the
Out the
commercials
bag.
for
Yeah,
drugs?
what has
and
she done
AIDS?
lately, though?
You remember those, Scott?
What's that? I'm sorry.
You remember those commercials on Saturday morning during the cartoons where it's like, "This is your brain on drugs."
Yeah.
Eggs.
Well, the first time I got high, I was like, Nancy Reagan and all these people are fucking liars, dude. Because they never tell you it's going to feel good. They never tell you like that part of it. Jerks. Anybody have this CD thing here?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I had one in my
Yeah, I
car.
got it right over there. Yep.
Nice.
I used to
Hanging
give
out?
all that- Yeah.
Scroll back up.
Yeah.
Keep going. Right there. Go up just a little bit more. Remember the 90s when people having kids?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't everybody have kids?
No.
I
Like,
don't know about that.
Not now. I think the birth rate's down across the
Yeah.
West.
well,
Everybody's
not
so
for me,
selfish now.
baby. Not for me.
I want my
Thank you
career.
for spreading that population.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people don't have any money.
Yeah. Well, and you know what, Jane? It's true.
We are in a
And
recession.
I've had 5 children. None of
whether-
them have cost any money.
Whether or not you know it or not, everybody, you're in a recession. Y'all
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, it's not a
Oh,
good thing.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Let him call it what you want.
Oh my god.
Gigapet. I never got into this because
Wasn't this like a Tamagotchi or a
We had
Yes.
Tamagotchis instead.
yeah, we had those too. Took funny school pictures with those dope backgrounds and stuff and the lasers and stuff. We did late 80s. You were able to get like a laser and like stand next to a ladder for some reason. I don't know. Definitely making a mixtape. I think everybody has made it. Now, Mark, did you live in the time where you had to line, like a mixtape was so hard to make because you had to line it up with like the actual FM station? Like it would, before they had the dual cassettes, you had to literally like line that shit up and like, oh my God, they're going to play it. And it's like, oh shit, I screwed up. I'm going to have to do it again. That shit was tough. So before they came out with a dual tape decks where you had one where you can play and one you record off of, you had your one tape deck where like if you wanted to record something off the radio, you had to like be ready for them to play it and hit record.
We would be outside in the front yard with our cardboard, right? Because that was when breakdancing was happening.
Please tell me there's videos.
Oh, Lord.
Probably. Right, because my parents early on had one of those giant ass video cameras with like the full size VHS. Anyway, so you had your dual tape deck, right? You'd be listening to the radio, waiting for them to play something that you didn't have already, but you'd be playing your tape. So you'd be listening to your tape, but you'd be listening to radio at the same time, so that you could hit stop when they came on with the song. You could hit record and get it on the other tape.
Yep.
You could create that mix. Oh my God, Victor Fontaine! I had so many of those.
Yep.
And the trick would be to catch your favorite song, like they would do the fade out, on the radio. But the good part was always at the end, like Little Red Corvette, when he says, "Girl, you got an ass like I never seen." They would never play that on the radio. You know what I mean?
Never.
No, they couldn't.
Except that one time in a million, and you really try to get that, man.
It was like
And
11
then the
o'clock
DJs
at night.
would always talk until over the song until they started singing. Oh, I hated it.
Oh, I'm liking this one because this is one of my favorite ones.
Problems.
Things we did in the 90s, got drunk, did dumb stuff without it plastered all over social media.
Word.
Thank
You
you.
didn't get canceled.
I can neither confirm nor deny all the crazy shit that I did.
Stupid shit we did.
Some of the hilly country roads we were flying over in one of my friend's Skylarks that was weighed like 7,000 pounds in a V8.
Yeah.
Like it's 60 miles an hour, where everybody that wasn't in a seatbelt would bounce and hit the ceiling. Like you landed on a jump.
Old Suburbans too.
Probably should have died.
Dude, when I saw my buddy Seth's flip phone, this exact version, I was so jealous of this dude's cell phone. He was the only person I've ever met that had one that was my age.
You would have lost your shit when you saw my Sony Z phone.
Oh my God.
Flipping, dude.
Boy bands, New Kids on the Block right here. I found out early on, instead of making fun of boy bands, you don't say a word, because when the girls hate the guys who made fun of them, and then they invite you over while they watch the live concert on pay-per-view, and it was good time.
Yeah, you got smooches.
Yeah, it was very nice of them. We just lived who we liked, period. We lived life without needing to know the politics or the sexuality of celebrities.
Boom.
I miss those days.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude, okay,
The golden age.
so
Yes,
in,
what about? I feel you. What about?
in the Camaro, right?
Doc Martens.
In the Camaro that I had, the 79 Berlinetta, which was my high school car, right? There was a slot where I could shove my Discman. I drilled a hole through like part of the console so I could plug in the earphone wire into the deck.
Discman. Okay, got it.
Yeah. And then I could pop that in there. Yeah, dude, for 2 years I had the Surf Punks in my tape deck. That's why I had to get the Discman, because I couldn't get the fucking tape out, and I was hearing like the Surf Punks like on repeat for like 2 years.
Ecto Cooler.
Oh yeah,
The type you had to use the can opener to pop the hole in. Oh my God, I remember that.
Do they still make
I
high
had
C?
1979.
Yeah, you know how good it
LA
is,
with
Mark C.
T-tops. That was a nice car. What was that one?
That's the Canadian.
This one's a
tuxedo.
Canadian tuxedo.
Told you, bro. All denim.
The
all the
other
time.
one above that.
Oh, that was
ridiculous.
just a lady. I was busy raising the better half, my beautiful daughter. Aw.
Aw.
That's nice to hear.
I thought it was about the towers in the background, so I didn't say anything.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. Wow.
I'm telling you, Beverly Hills 90210. There's just like, so check out the things we did in the 90s, people. We probably looked at most of them. I'm telling you, I miss those days pre-social media.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the shitty thing is we never really got to talk about Fred Savage and his.
I know, dude. Could we just touch on it?
Well, yeah, I just did ever so gently. He got Frank Langella.
Okay.
Really?
So can you just hit it real quick? What?
That's what he did.
Look, the new I need to get this white guy out of here thing is called the misconduct claim. This guy had, did something that I wasn't super excited about. So, he needs to go.
Because wasn't it like there's been other accusations and people have come out in support of him saying they're bullshit?
Yeah.
I thought he settled past claims.
He did settle one or two. I don't know. All I know is this is the new Thor, baby.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the new not her arms.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of my bigger tweets ever because I'm a loser. Whatever. No big whoop.
Wow. Wait, you got 441 likes, bro.
Well, it might be more than that right now. Let's refresh. 443.
Hey.
But let's take a look. I seriously see it.
Wow.
Such a loser.
Oh, dude, you have been telescoping the fact that you have a small penis for like 3 years.
I will dock with you any day.
Dude,
it worked.
It's not going to happen.
It used to work.
It's like a pebble thrown up against the planet Jupiter. It's just.
Can we see the quote tweets?
I don't understand how the hell the comic series didn't do well. They believe it's going to do well.
We got the quote tweets. The new Thor doesn't need no old man, just needs his name, clout, and fruits of his father's labor so she can have his power too.
Boom.
Yeah.
Here's my apology for being white.
I sent out a quote from this. I think.
That was good. When you don't understand that Mighty Thor has been around, oh God, for 20, 30 years.
Oh, fuck you, Jester. You have a small fucking...
Yeah.
Okay, the name Mighty Thor
Yes,
has been around longer, but not the character.
Yeah, not the chick Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
Fuck you in the ear hole.
We watched this. I like you. When they go with the vibrant, intense color, it just looks so corny. Like Beast. You want to make a big blue mutant more realistic, mute down the colors.
I completely disagree.
They went with the Kirby. They went with the Kirby look.
Yeah.
I much rather they look like the comic characters, but this is... she is ridiculous, and there's absolutely no reason for them to put out this story or this misrepresentation of the history of this character.
Right.
And everybody knows she's intended to replace Thor.
Right. I mean, this is the only reason she came back. And I'm trying to find the picture of someone replied with like her actual height. Like that's how tall she is compared to him. Now you go back up, and maybe because she's the Mighty Thor, she gained 6 inches.
Dude, everyone knows cancer gives you height.
She's wearing Kiss boots right now. Those are 5.5, 6 inch lifts. Right now, she's going to go on the Destroyer tour back in 1979.
So much.
I don't know. I might be in the minor. I think she looks good.
Script Doctor says makeup and CGI arms. Want to see an example? Check out the awesome show Tacoma FD. One girlfriend character in the episode has a beefed up arm.
Yep.
Yeah, this is so fake, dude. It's pathetic.
I can mask this in my limited
I don't get. Honestly, I don't get the issue with it. The fact that she might have fake arms and everything, but why is it an issue now? When a superhero character is buffed up, I'd rather her look bigger.
Look her way.
There's one
Thor. I just don't get the issue with it, to be honest.
Why wouldn't she actually do the work and get beefed up then?
That would be one, but two.
Yeah,
she'd only one Thor. Damn it.
She'd have to eat protein, Jane.
Yeah. She'd have to work.
Her legs look pretty scrawny too. Is that?
Yeah,
she's tiny. She's tiny. If they were being real,
for sure.
She looks terrible,
and she's probably standing on a box.
I mean, look, don't get me wrong. She is a very attractive woman.
No.
She's I'm trying to help. She's a great actress, but
no.
She needed a paycheck.
Yes.
And her own franchise.
Yeah, except that this is a dead. See, every time they do this, they kill a thing.
Right. They're killing off the Avengers. It's like they're putting them on their corporate board.
They're killing off. They're killing off the franchise.
Right.
Look,
It's sad, man.
yeah,
Especially with Secret Wars. I mean, that's where it looks like they're headed.
No, they are. It's coming.
Right. So that means you're going to need real Thor and RDJ. You're going to need all the originals back if you have Secret Wars, and you do it right.
Why not just make her a different character?
See, Jane, you're brilliant. Yes, that's all you'd have to do is make. But they don't do that anymore.
Script is right. Standing on a fucking box. I'm just. She's
5'1".
Yeah, she's tiny.
She's very small.
Diminutive is a strong word.
Okay, this is a good question.
Homunculus? Maybe a homunculus would be probably.
Why didn't Captain America turn into actually get the suit? Like he was worthy of the power of Thor.
Yeah.
The hammer, but
stop. Hammer time. Oh.
What? Wow, you're on fire tonight. Why? Why did she get the suit? Did she go out and get it tailored? I'm very confused on what's happening in this movie.
Her midichlorians mixed in with the cancer cells and the power of millions.
Yeah, Captain Cancer. I mean, Mighty Cancer. I mean, Mighty Thor.
But isn't it the story that every time she uses her power, she gets sicker?
Right.
Because it knocks out chemo.
So why is she doing it?
No,
because she's better than you, Jane.
Yeah, and Jane at the end she dies. That's the good thing about this film.
Do you think that'll happen in this one? What I think is they're going to say something from the Reality Stone affected her, and that's why she can That's why she can handle, the hammer, and she's worthy. But she's not going to get sick and die. She's just going to cure herself.
I think they'll make her sick to make her more of a martyr. Think about that. She's sacrificed.
Do you think they'll kill her off though?
I don't know. Eventually, 5, 6, 7 movies. Wait a minute.
I thought if it's in the books, it's in the books.
Hey, Rob Atlas says the suit is perfect once it's on a woman.
Yeah. All right. Look, I'm just saying. Look, in the books, that's what happens. They're trying to tell us that the new books are the bullshit we have to accept. Right. The derivative bullshit characters that they created to virtue signal and bring us this fucking dystopian hellscape that they're trying to purport as something entertaining. Follow the books. Then she's toast at the end of this film. Yay.
They'll flip it and he'll
I thought she was the new Thor. Isn't that what I keep reading? She's going to be the new.
Hey, look, if they're going on the book, she's dead as Grandpa's dick.
Right after the storyline of the.
They'll bring it back.
Well, they haven't exactly, Jane. They haven't. A lot of the stuff they've taken from these newer comics, they don't follow word for word. So she'll come back. What do you think, Mark?
I really don't like that title. Number one, Love and Thunder or whatever.
Yeah. Right.
That's not grabbing me, man. It doesn't do it for me. You know what I mean? Ooh. And then I see these still shots. They just look corny. And Tiger Wakuku, whatever his name is, I don't like that overtly comedy crap either. Right. Not for Thor. It's supposed to be a heavier thing, man.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So
I mean, shit. He went from finding himself in that Ragnarok, even though it was funny at parts, but he found himself. He was now the ruler of what was left of Asgard. He goes through all the shit he does in Infinity War, and after Endgame, he becomes a fat, after that, he becomes a fat, sloppy waste. And,
hey, look, I'm just saying Taika Big Titty 3-Way is really going to rock this film.
I doubt that, man.
I don't know.
Well, their marketing, unfortunately, has been on point up until now. We don't know because they've hidden her until the last second of the trailer. So they're thinking she's just going to pop in. What?
That wasn't one of mine. That's definitely an Australian baby. Monkey Jeebus. Monkey Jeebus. Clickbait YouTubers want it so they can hate on it and get views. You know what? There's a part of me that falls into that category now. Because there was that time I went through all the grieving, making deals with all these IPs. Please, if you come back, I promise I won't talk shit. I didn't believe it. No, they're not going to go this way. And they have. So you know what? feed me this garbage shit you're giving us and I will monetize it because I am just sick and tired of the route Hollywood is going. I don't know if anybody else agrees.
If we don't call it out, then how are they going to know we don't like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that a lot.
Complaining about a product.
We have to be bigger than that. We have to mock them relentlessly.
Yeah.
They can't withstand it. They freak out. We have to mock the ridiculousness of it all across all of society.
Right.
So in every step of the way, it's one of the reasons why I will not give them $1 of my money for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, right?
Yep.
You know, it's like, look, I don't have to watch this. I already know what it is. I've seen it clip for clip. It's exactly what I was told it was going to be, outside of the cameos that they fully eliminated, that they shot and wasted money and time on and people's careers on.
I mean, how many cameos are there? I heard it's under 10 now.
I think there's a total of 12 in total.
Out of like over 40, 50?
They shot, well, the over-under in Vegas was 40. I think originally it was one. I'm not sure how long.
I wouldn't even say there's 10.
That's insane, man.
And they shot more than that. That's the other weird thing. So, I mean, people you were supposed to see because they're trying to set up these people for the, you know, for Disney to utilize, to exploit is probably the right term.
Right.
They didn't get them out there. So something about this film didn't go the right way. Not to mention the fact that they tried to tone down how much you were going to hate Wanda. And from everything that I've heard, y'all freaking hate the shit out of Wanda.
Oh yeah, I think I can't imagine how much worse it would have been, because she's terrible in it. So.
Oh man, wow. I don't know. I can't wait to see it in a few weeks. But I'm only going because I was asked by people that are in the community and I want to hang out with them and have a good time. But I don't want to give them any more money. Like Star Wars, I'm done with, dude. I find it online. Let's just put it that way. And it's sad. Like Moon Knight, that last episode was all about her.
Yeah.
It was all about her. Are you an Egyptian superhero? Like I was ready for her to be like, don't forget I'm also a woman. You know, like it was all about her. She was the one that, if it wasn't for her being there, he would have lost.
Yeah. And at this point, and I'm sorry, Jane, but there is no guarantee there's a season 2.
Script says there's only 4 cameos.
Yeah, there is no season 2 for Moon Knight.
No, he said yeah.
He already said he wasn't.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But that's the thing. They're using the characters, and we've seen this time and time again, as a platform for their new characters. That's it. They're not intended to have a story. We're not supposed to even enjoy the old characters.
Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to actually hate them by this point. You know, it's just I'm so done with it. If they keep
writing them like this, then I definitely will hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love you, Tina.
They told me recently, they're like, "Oh, you just want to hate it." It's like, listen, man, I paid money to go see these. Did I pay money to go see the movie so I could hate it? No, I paid money because I expected to like it.
Yeah.
You know, me hating it and talking about it is because I spent the money and ended up hating it. You know what I mean?
But what type of stupid question is that, Mark?
Yeah.
Like,
but you hear this.
I want something I've loved since I was a kid. I want to hate it now. I want to.
Yeah.
You're such...
Because you've turned into a bitter old man, Scott. That's why.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, if you can monetize it doesn't mean that was the plan from the very beginning. You know, those of us who went to go see The Last Jedi, that piece of shit movie that gave birth to so many of us.
Anyway,
it's
George
because
I'm sorry, George does have to bounce. George, bounce.
Sorry, George.
Say your goodbyes real quick because we're going to talk for a few more minutes.
Okay, thank you for having me on.
I love you, buddy.
I've missed y'all a lot. I'll be back here next Saturday, but try to be here from the beginning. Love your show. You can find me at Georgia Giant Slayer. Tomorrow I have a new video coming out. And I wish you all have an incredible day. And tomorrow, all the mothers, happy Mother's Day.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, George. Love you, bro.
Bye.
So, Mark, please go on with what you were saying because...
man, you know,
well, it's valid, man.
You know, we have to talk about these things, man, because we've all loved them. It wasn't we just decided all of a sudden out of nowhere, we just want to hate this stuff. It's like, what do you think came first, the hate or the fact that they hijacked everything that we love and decided to put their little agendas in there?
Right.
You know, to the trashing of the integrity of what, you know, has always been.
Well, like culture, can we figure out, like seriously, sit here for a second, how many of the male characters have they replaced with a better, even if they didn't take them out completely, but replace them with a better female, like, Ant-Man and the
Hawkeye.
Wasp, Hawkeye,
22.
Loki, right? Hulk.
Everything.
I know they're about to replace the Hulk.
Iron Man.
Jesus Christmas.
Moon Knight.
Yep.
Moon Knight was not
Captain
really Moon
Carter.
Knight.
Yeah,
Captain
but I mean,
America.
Moon Knight's been around
Yeah.
forever. It was about time they moved on. He passed the torch. I mean, he had nearly 3 episodes.
Yeah, I know. The whole 4.
Captain Marvel became 3 females.
That's true. That's true. I mean, they're replacing one of.
Superman's got a rainbow flag on his cape.
Oh yeah,
You know
that's
what I
true.
mean? It's like,
Yep. Kissing
no
kissing other
character.
dudes. Yep.
Yeah, no character is safe. They made
mean,
sure of that.
Take,
Oh my god.
take what is wrong with us defending our history, our canon, our mythology, and say, go and make your own, because you guys don't have the talent to create your own great comic series. Like, you have to take what we love and, destroy it. It just breaks my heart.
And my criticism too is that they're not actually investing time and attention to developing good characters instead of destroying the old ones.
Right.
Because I mean, comics have been around forever practically at this point, like decades and decades. And we always see new characters being
Century.
developed with new stories. So why can't you just continue that tradition in creating your new characters?
Nah,
They don't want
I
to
don't
do
want
that.
That's it.
Nah.
And I think we're going to end on that. I think that was perfect, Jane. We're going to
Well
end
done,
on
Jane.
that. So I know culture has to jump too, but I just want to say, guys, I hope everybody goes over and shows Makini some birthday love.
Please.
And
And if you're not subscribed,
please do, right? Yeah, please do. Makini's a good dude, guys. He has a heart of gold. He is a talented artist. He supports everybody in the fandom. So please make sure.
we have 2 people on the verge right now. We have Makini on the verge,
Yep.
right? We can get him over the hump, and we have Nick Weiser, 32
Nick,
flavors. Nick
Nick,
Weiser.
Nick's
already
already
made
hit
it.
1,000 before
Yeah.
He
screen.
did today.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's push Mr.
Mark.
Also Matt Cheesemo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Mad will never get monetized. He reuses too much material, but he does deserve to be over 1,000. Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, don't forget about John Constantine. All right, does anybody have anything they want to share? You working on anything, Jane, Mark?
I do have my Doctor Strange review coming out tomorrow.
Nice.
So definitely check that out.
Nice, definitely. Mark?
Yeah, I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet. I'm gonna wait to see what Jane has to say about that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm hearing like it's split down the middle. So this is gonna be my tiebreaker right here.
Right.
When I hear that. But just come on by the channel. I'm just raising hell all the time, depending on what's going on out here. I got to speak my mind, and I try to make it as entertaining as possible as I can. So yeah,
You're
come on
killing
through.
it,
I
bro.
would appreciate it.
I really have to say it, and I tell these guys in our super secret Saturday dump, I am
Thank you,
I am
Mrs.
honored every week you guys come, all of you, Rhino, George, everyone. Like, it's an honor that you guys take the time out of your nights to come and hang out with me here. Same with the chat. It's an honor that, we held over 60 people when it used to be like, I was happy if I got 10. It's an honor.
You guys. Yeah, you make all the difference. You make things happen for all of us, and we thank you very much.
It really does. It gets me a little choked up.
Mark's killing it. Jane's killing it.
Yep.
You got, you've got incredible production quality from Toxic Man Flu, great editing from Mr. Grant Gregory, and Scott has actually been producing decent material lately. So well done. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, he hasn't.
I produced one video recently. I think it was longer than a minute.
Yeah, but you should
Speaking of
see his
Makini,
tweets, though.
Trying
we're going to have Makini on a Thursday night throwdown.
Oh
Nice.
my
we're
god!
gonna have him-
Right.
Yeah, he's going
Nice.
to be on the 14th of
Ooh.
July.
And he's going to draw something curvy.
Yeah, and we're going to try and get Jane and Mark on as well. So
And if I ever have a Friday off. Script Doctor. So we ran out of time. I totally have the lyrics still. I promise. Scotty doesn't know.
We got time, Scott. It's all
No,
good.
no. It's like, oh my God. What, honey? Oh, I got to go. Love you all. To my channel members, thank you guys. Thank you to everybody who sent a super chat, super sticker. Thank you to this beautiful panel, the chat, everybody. Have a great night, everybody. God bless. Take care. Smoking hot chick right there, huh?
could have had time to sing the songs, but we were stuck around.
I know it goes to Scotty doesn't know, but I can't think right now.
Which is ironic. The lyrics of the song.
Quite ironic. Littlefinger! Thank you, everybody. Have a great night.